And we swirling. What is up? What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another, well, actually, a Thursday special edition of Clock Watch. Tonight, I am your special guest host, King Clips, family man doing a family damn thing. Right now, this is the Friendmanship episode. So I'm going to pass it on to one of my friends, Black Earth. What's going on,
What's
brother?
good? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. What's good in the world, Facebook land? YouTube followers, what's good? How y'all doing tonight? Please smash that button, that like button, the subscribe button, and the alert button so you know when we on and we go on live. Yo, I appreciate y'all being here tonight. I'm out and about now because I have no motherfucking power. Like Con Ed's trying to hold me down, but yet they hold me for King ransom every month. They want to get their payment. When can we expect payment? Well, nigga, you can expect payment when you turn my motherfucking power on, nigga. That's how I'm rolling with it. You know what I mean?
You still have no power?
Facts.
No
You still
power
have no
still.
power?
None. I'm the last of the Mohicans. I'm about to be Amish this motherfucker.
It's too human D. It's too human D
Get
for
the
all this.
generator out.
Shit. I wish I
Now,
would have
just a
known.
human being.
Mad human DB.
Hold
I
on.
feel your pain. I feel
We're
your
gonna live
pain.
on. We're gonna be like we call that Monster Inc. I need some laughter in order to power my house. So let's work with that.
Oh, my
I
God.
mean, you're more than welcome to come stay in my basement. We got power, but it's flooded. So.
Oh, you want me to swim? Alian
Well,
can
the
stay.
water's out. The water's out now. It's just
Alian can stay.
a little human D.
All right.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
throw it to Jack. So you on the clock?
Oh, I'm
Introduce
on the
yourself.
clock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're on
Oh,
the
hey,
clock.
Introduce yourself.
everybody. This is Jesso. Tuning in because Friendmanship Week is very important to me. Charles, we haven't done Friendmanship Week in so long.
Been
So
a
I'm
minute.
excited. I'm excited for tonight's topics. This is something that we used to touch heavy on 1 week out of the year on Facebook.
In August at that.
And August, you're right.
In August. It's
Yes.
always in August.
So it was time. We're due.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So, yo, we're gonna take it to our guest panelist tonight, Clearly Better, aka Sean. Tell them who you are, what you doing, where they can see you at, man.
Name Sean, clearly better is the company name, so you can find me at clearlybetterNJ.com. I'm excited for the episode, Friendmanship. Especially now. I mean, like you said, you used to do it every week. Well, this is a perfect time for it because during the pandemic, friendships were tested. You know, it was definitely another obstacle. So I'm excited for tonight's topic, and that's it.
Oh, hold on. I
man.
want to know how can we get at you? We need your services. Let everybody know, B.
Yeah, tell everybody the name of your company, what you guys do.
It's
Let it all out. Let it all out, man. This is your time right now. Go real quick.
It's Clearly Better. It's a pressure washing, window cleaning, gutter cleaning company. You can find us at www.clearlybetternj.com. We pretty much we pressure wash. We do windows by hand, and the gutter clean outs. Everything that that your house needs, because your house is ultimately a home, yes, but it's also an investment. So I deal with a lot of realtors. You know, there's a lot of stuff flipping right now with this whole pandemic. People will come from here. Well, a lot of people are coming to New Jersey, believe it or not, even though our numbers are high. They're getting out of everywhere coming here. So, you want me to spruce the place up. I'm getting you higher value when you're on the sale. Or, if you're that eyesore in the neighborhood, I'm coming and correcting that. Or if this pandemic thing really got you shook and you're one of them you need to sanitize stuff, that's what we're here for. So you can hit us up, free estimates, clearlybetterNJ.com, Facebook page, Clearly Better LLC. We hand it to my man Charles and C. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Anytime, man. You know, homie, we go way back. And right now, what I want to get into tonight's topic of the episode, you heard me talk about it earlier, was friendmanship. We do a lot of making up words here on the show. I do a lot of making up my
How
own
did we
words.
come up with friendmanship?
It was
I can't
not
remember.
just us being drunk and ignorant, I think. And again, And friendship is basically friendship. You know what I'm saying? We just threw an extra couple of syllables in there.
Just
See
did a
how
little
you like
razzle
that?
dazzle on it.
Because that's what we do over here. We just make up our own words and shit. So the first topic of the night, I want to set it off. It's going to be: you take your friendship at arm's length or with all flaws. Now, what that means is, are you easy like to embrace people, or do you take them at all like, hey, I don't want to get close to new people, or hey, I don't know you. All right, and that I think we're gonna start with our guest panelists tonight. Sean, how do you feel about that? Do you take friendship at arm's length or with all flaws?
Listen, man, if you want to get in this circle, listen, it's that 3 feet zone. So you're not just coming in. We don't do that. We don't do that. You got to be a seasoned vet to get in here because, listen, we're in our 40s, man. I don't have time to invest time into friendships that don't go anywhere. I don't have time to invest in anything that doesn't go anywhere, especially friendships, though. Listen, real deal. From the time when we were kids until now, how many homies or sisters you got that are A1s from day one? We lost a lot from the way. So, I mean, I keep it, you got to, at arm's distance, at arm's length, because, like I said, you can't just infiltrate. We can't do that. We're not doing that. We know better. You knew better, you do better, right?
Absolutely.
So that's where I stand at with it.
All right. Well, now we're gonna go to Jess. How do you feel about that? Do you take friendship at arm's length or with all flaws?
Well, you know me. There's two sides to everything with me. So how I took that question was, do you accept, you have friends and you have some that are closer than others. You have some that you've known your whole life. You have some that you just met. I accept all flaws. It depends on the flaw though. Like if you're my girl from day one and you're like a sister to me, I may not like what you do. I may not like some of your flaws, and I'm sure it goes both ways because I'm not a walk in the park either. Those type of friendships that I invested in, those are long time friendships, like you're my sister, whatever, then yes, I will. But if you're just somebody I just met and didn't invest a whole long time in, and you start showing me some funny character flaws that I really can't rock with, then you're just getting cut off. You're getting canceled immediately. I'm too old. I'm not getting down with that. So there's different levels to it. Depends on the length of our friendship and the extent of our friendship.
So there's levels to this shit.
There's
I can
levels to it.
definitely
There's
dig
always
that.
levels to this shit.
Levels to friendship. Black, how do you feel about that, bro?
Yo, that's crazy. Because I had to rethink about that because how I digested the topic is that would you like when you like if I call you a friend, I take you at all costs. I don't like all your flaws and all. I don't give a fuck what you do. B. Like we cool. We may not do the same shit. I may not fuck with the same shit you fuck with, but you still my peoples, and I'm down for you regardless. Like I got, like I said, I have friends that crackheads, but I know crackheads. You know what I mean? And that's what they get. They get down like that. You know what I mean? But that's not who they are. You know what I mean? That's just what they do. That's their poison. That's how they take their pain away. But I know some people dibble down with shit that I don't even fuck with. But it's still the same. I still take them all who they are because I know who the fuck they are. You know what I mean? But if you're talking about from the outskirts, like if you just met somebody and we cool and shit like that, yeah, you at an arm's risk because I don't know who you are. I don't know what type of if you're trying to bring negative and shit. I don't know if you're talking about like you may be talking one way and talking outside your mouth because if you're talking about friendship, I know dudes I knew for 20 years that I thought had my back. Niggas are not going around spreading rumors around me, talking about me, saying shit, putting words in the street. Jay Mills, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. But that nigga straight faggot.
Shout out.
So yeah.
Wow.
So
Let's just start bringing shit off right.
That's how we started it off. That's how we
no
started it
real
off.
shit. Though. I knew old boy for X amount of years. Now you over some chick you trying to put all this because you mad because she with me and not you. B like, come on, B. This is grown man shit. If your game ain't tight, nigga, get your shit tighter. Don't be over here trying to put throw salt on motherfuckers on niggas. Don't do that shit on an open wound. So I just thought I lost mad friend because like I thought they were realer than that. And then I'm sorry, another one on hoe ass niggas. So if you ain't with a chick no more, B, and you decided you don't want to be with that chick, don't get mad at the niggas is out there. That's some bullshit, B. If you wanted her, you should have kept her. Don't tell him, oh, yo, that's
Ho
my
ho
my
ho
girl.
ho ho
That's a
ho!
whole. That's another
You
He's
question.
jumping the gun,
jumping.
yeah. You
He's
jumping the gun,
skipping.
there,
He's
Black.
flipping
Hey,
pages.
yo, Mr.
No, I'm
Black Earth,
sorry. I'm sorry.
you
Listen,
jumping the gun. You
you know,
jumping the gun
I
ski.
apologize,
You
but
jumping the gun ski, B. Like,
so
Yo,
He's trying to cover all questions
yeah,
look,
you
he's
just
trying to
trying to
shut
get
us
us
anytime.
out the
down.
way, huh? Like, yeah, you in a rush,
Earth's
B?
like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
doing a gig right now. I'm trying
runs
to shut it
fluently for
down.
me. It runs fluently for me. So I'm sorry. I apologize. I digress.
All right. The Black. You said you accept friends at all. See, check
Yeah.
this out, man. This
Yeah.
is this is where herein the problem lies with me. Like
Oh.
with friends, like I call you friends. I'm not easy to accept friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an easy friendship guy. Um, there's guys that have been introduced with me to me that I just won't talk to for like a whole week. I don't know what type of time you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yep.
can hang out with me, my other friends will bring you around for like a whole week. And I don't know what type of time you want. I don't know if you're gonna burn them, rob them, or
Yep.
even try to rob me or something. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Yep. You
You never
never
know
know.
what direction these guys are coming from. Now, as far as people I know, I'm like the weather. Like as long as you don't burn me, I won't burn you. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Like people like shifty, so I shift along. Three try, three gone. It's the same old song. You know how we do it.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, that's just
Yeah.
how I rock. Like I'm not
Yep.
with I just love everybody. To me, I think that's fake. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can possibly love everybody. So
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I think when I
But
was younger, I was a lot more abrasive. Like I was like, "Oh, you're cool. I like you.
Yep.
I like your
Smart.
vibe." Like
mhm.
I usually could tell. I thought actually in my 20s, like I could usually tell right away if we're gonna get along or if we're not. But getting along, and I learned as I got older that getting along and actually establishing a friendship is two totally different things.
Two totally. Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
So in my 20s, like I had, Charles, I was out and about. I had an entourage. I had a crew. Like if you saw Jess, we were 10, 15 deep anywhere we went.
It's
In the
a
Right
house,
now.
when we all lived together, I had a crew. And these were my people. And then as I got older, you get older, your life changes, you get married, you have kids, everybody kind of goes their own ways in life. And then you see who you still connect with. And to me, I'm like, those are the ones that are my friends. The other ones, we had a
Yep.
good time, we were cool, we laughed, we kicked it, but really you were more of an acquaintance.
That's
You
it.
weren't a real
Associates.
friend.
Yep.
right.
So I learned that as I got older. And now that I'm older and I've got burnt so many times from people who I thought were my friends, I'm definitely more keep you at arm's length, feel you out a little bit longer, see where you're at. And, I don't really know if I'm going to rock with you like that. I
Yeah,
can coexist with you. I can hang out with you. If you're friends with my friend, we're cool. I'm very cordial. I get along with everybody. But that doesn't mean we're friends.
Bingo.
that's big facts right there. What's up? We want to say what's up to Amanda Viola. She says, hey, what's going on with you? Thank you for tuning in tonight. That's another thing, guys. If you out here watching us, let's say we got some viewers out here and you just want to say what's up, just accept the terms of StreamYard, leave a comment. We do have interaction with whoever comments, man. We do that a lot, and we love the dialogue between our viewers as well. So I think that's going to lead us into our next question of the night, which is what makes a friend turn into family? Because, like we said earlier, there's levels to this shit, right? There's certain people like I look across the room. Actually, there's a couple. Everybody I can honestly say on this panel right now, I consider family, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. But first, I want to get to Jess. What makes a friend turn into family?
Um, you know, I again going back to being younger, like, I grew up, I was very close to my family, my father's side particularly. Like we were thicker than thieves. You know what I mean? My family was everything to me. Not that they're still not, but again, as you get older and now, it's not our parents that are orchestrating family functions and things like that. I've noticed that, I'm not as cool with my family as I thought we were. And then over the years, I developed these friendships that turned into family because those are the ones that, even though they're not my blood, even though, we're not from the same bloodline, they're the ones that were there for me through everything, my highs, my lows, my accomplishments, my downfalls. you name it, if you were there, then you are my family. Like I have two girlfriends that I can honestly say are literally my sisters.
Mm.
One, we fight like cats and dogs, like we literally are sisters. The other one, she's the type that we might not get in contact with each other for a few weeks, even a month. But when we get on the phone, it's still love. That's still my sister no matter what. So even though I have blood family and that's still my blood and we're tied through a bloodline, they're not there for me. They don't check for me. They
Mm.
don't check for me. And you know what? I
Mm.
stopped checking for them because I realized that like your family who is there for you when you need them to be there for you, not when they want to be there for you. So to me, that's family.
That's facts. Yo, get into these comments. We got the Power of P ladies checking in. Erica May says, "What's up, guys?" And then we have Chrissy that says, "Loyalty is what makes friends family."
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
Agree
All right.
100%.
Sean, how do you feel about that, man? What makes a friend turn into family, bro?
I don't see that topic. I like this topic because I got family that ain't friends. I got
Mm.
friends that are family,
Yep.
but it's just it takes time for you to become part of my family, not just family. I consider there's two levels to that. There's the family because that's blood and that's whatever, and then there's my family, and that's who I decided to let inside here. That's not all family members, not even close to all. Like maybe two or three. I bring them. They're in my little circle, and I may have two friends.
Mm.
So, what does it take to get there? I mean, that's the question. I mean, I think it takes loyalty, and there's all different phases to loyalty when it comes to me. Like, you're my boy, right?
Pause.
We go way back. So, do I consider you family? Yes. Have we communicated consistently through the years? No. But every experience I got with you is not just all love, but everything's not for everybody. You know what I mean? Like we'll keep that. Listen, that goes here, but that has to do
Yeah.
with that has to do. That's the whole loyalty thing.
Mm-hmm.
Through the years, we went years without speaking. We link up once a year, maybe twice a year. We're both busy doing the family thing, but it's still that connection's still there.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the loyalty, that's just number one. So you have to be loyal on all levels. Uh, Me and you are friends, and then you over here. My name shouldn't come out your mouth ever. It's
No.
something that we talk about. It should never,
Yeah.
ever, never, ever, ever. And too much friendships these days, everything is for everybody. You think I went to you, and then you go to whoever your main man's is. That don't belong there. And it's gonna come back. You know that boomerang. As soon as you throw it, comes back.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
yes, can it become family? Well, my family, absolutely. But
Mm-hmm.
there's so many levels to this, and as soon as you break the step on one level, it's over. There is no we're gonna do another shot. We're gonna no, you done boom, it broke you down here.
Fuck that
That's it.
up, dude. Yeah.
But and you
Yeah.
you know, and just it's actions, man. It's not just words. Running around, that's my
Mhm.
man. That's this. That's that. Time always tells, man. It always tells. You got them friends that
Absolutely.
use you for, oh, we know each other since high school, but he only calling you when him and his girl get in a fight. He need a night out. Is that a friend? Even though you was homies, A1s from day ones?
Mm-hmm.
No, because might not hear, you never hear from any other time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. There's so many different steps to, yes, can they become my family? Absolutely. But there's a flight of stairs to get to that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. At that, I just want to hit the comments before I get to you real quick, Black. We have in my chat actually. I'm gonna go to my man T. But yo, all you have to do, bro, is accept the terms of StreamYard, and then we can see all of your comments, and I can bring you up on the screen like this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna read your comment though, because you're actually in my chat. He says, "All my friends have different qualities that make them my friend. No friend is the same, or will they do the same?" I can dig
Nope.
that. Also, to these comments here. We have Erica again, Lady E. For those who don't know, she's a Power P, also clock watch analyst. She says, I have very close friends who are more family than my actual family. Family is what you make of it. I hear that.
That's true.
Hey,
Yep.
so Black Earth.
Word. It's funny because she said that because sometimes the people that you choose to be your family is closer than a lot of people that are in your family. Like and where just born. I moved back to New York because the family members telling me, yeah, I got you're a single father of kids, we got you, we have your back, we're gonna be here for you.
Go.
And when I moved here in 2013, I ain't
Go
seen none of
on.
them niggas since then. I ain't seen none of them. They're
Mm-hmm.
gone. They walk gone with the wind. And and the people that I chose to be in my circle are my family. Good or bad, they've been my family. They've held me down when if I needed them, they've been there. So I think family is a word that is like
Yeah.
has multiple meanings to it. I think family is almost like love. Love is what you make of it and your concept and perception of it is, but so is what it comes down to family. So yeah, there's people in my camp that I thought was family that
Hmm.
they ain't family. And the thing about me is, no matter what, I believe I'm a cool dude. Listen, I take you as you are, and to you violate, I give you 100%, and you if you keep 100% right
Yep.
here, then we rock. And then if you don't and you doing shady shit along the way, then listen, then it just that you're not really what I thought you out to be.
Yep.
I'm an equal opportunist, man, and that's what it comes down to. So family, it means that you have strife. You deal with them when you're going through shit. They're in your corner. They there for you, even if they can't be there physically for you. They make sure they contact you. Yo, is there anything you need? I got you. Um, like all listen, I'll tell a story back in the day. When I first moved back here, I was like, yo, Sean. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be out in the fucking GA. Sean hit me up, was like, yo, son, where we meeting up at? We met up at a bar in Folkestown. So though, after we didn't speak for like almost 10 years. I lived in Tampa for 13, and no matter what, he was right there. When I hollered
Yeah.
at King Cuss, I was like, yo, we about to do this shit. We do this podcast and everything like that. We talk every fucking day every day. That is
Facts.
my dude. He is my family. No matter what we could disagree on everything, but you know what?
Yep.
He gives me the real, and he tells me like, yo, see, you do this, and yo, bro, I don't feel that you do that, man. And he keeps it real with me. He's not a hype man. He ain't like P Diddy and his hype man talking
Yes.
about, you gonna do this, sign a shoot, man. I ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah,
Even
I'm
That's
not
just
here.
what real family and friends are, though. Because if you can't
yeah,
be honest
yeah,
and be worried that that's going to end your friendship, then that's not a friendship.
you're
Because
right.
Yeah.
I have my one of my best friends. Y'all know her. You know, Tweet. That's my sister. Okay, that is fuck a friend. She's a sister, and we have different opinions on a lot of things. And I'll tell her, like, if she's about to tell me some shit that she probably knows I'm not going to really agree to, I ask her, do you want me to? You want an opinion? You want me to just smile and nod, or do you want me to be dense? Because
Yes,
I
The
can't be one
bullshit, or do you
bullshit.
want the real?
I'm gonna call it
that's
what
right.
it is. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm still gonna love you and support you at the end of the day, but I'm gonna let you know that shit that I'm not vibing with that. That's not
Yeah,
cool for me. Like
Yep.
I know you better than that. I don't really think that's the right move for you. And the thing about her is she'll take it. She may not like it, and she's still gonna do what she wants to do at the end of the day, whether I
exactly.
agree with it or not. And I'm always still gonna be there for her, regardless. I'm
That's
just
Right.
gonna
dopeness.
let you know how I feel about the shit.
That's
Period.
dopeness. And not to be like, and Jess, we go way back as well too. We known each other for a long fucking time. You know what I mean?
I
And
met you before I met all these guys.
exactly, like that's what
Warren
I'm saying.
Warren County Community College. Woo
That's
woo.
we go back, and that's what I'm saying. And now we connect, and it's like, and when we talk, it's like we talked yesterday, even though it's been years among the two.
Yeah.
It's like we just pick up where we left off, and
Right.
now that's family, because listen, they'll tell you the real shit, and if you was fucking up, they'll tell you it, and without getting in your feelings, you take
Right.
that knowledge of what they tell you, and you either take they take their opinions and think about it, or you do the fucked up shit you're gonna do anyway.
Right. And I know you're gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day, but I have to make
That's
it
what's up.
known how I feel about the situation.
Word
Right.
up. What's up,
What's
Montana? We see
up, Montana? What's
we got
going
a
on? We
late.
got a late entry in the building tonight. Montana decided to join us. How you feeling tonight, girl? Well, we'll wait for you to get set up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think Black, are you done wrapping that up right there?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah. Yeah,
all right.
all I can say to you is right now, the whole clock watch is my family. Every last one of them members is my family. We look out for each one of them. If we're ever in need, we always help each other out, and that's
Mm-hmm.
family shit. And I'm gonna end it on that like that.
Not to cut you off, Charles, that's a good point, Corey, because even if you and your friend at that time are butting heads or going through some shit, if some shit hit the fan and you needed to come to that person's defense, like we could not be rocking with each other. I could be pissed off at you. You're mad at me. We haven't spoken in a while. But if I need to defend you, if I need to help you, if I need to do something for you, like all bets are off. Fuck what we were mad about. Fuck that bullshit. What do you need? What do I need to do? Like, perfect scenario. Me and Sweet, again, we've been friends forever. Me and her got into some shit. She was living in Linden at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like her dude. I didn't like the dude she was fucking with. I don't like nobody she fucks with, to be honest.
Yeah,
Besides,
he came on the podcast. Remember the last time when y'all was on?
yeah, so I don't know. We had a falling out. Okay. We had some kind of a falling out. I don't remember exactly what happened, but we straight were not speaking to each other. And everybody's like, damn, we haven't spoken. I'm like, no, because we're just as stubborn. Like, I'm like, nope, and I'm not going to either. Because I said what I said. I meant what I meant, and she didn't like it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, a week later, her apartment burned down. I got my other best friend, Jackie, calling me saying, like, have you talked to Tweet? I'm like, no, the fuck no, I didn't talk to Tweet. I'm not talking to her ass. She want to be funny, blah, blah, blah. She's like, Jess, her house burned down, her apartment burned down last night. So immediately, whatever the hell I was mad about, I still don't even remember because at that point it was so irrelevant, and I felt so bad that shit happened, and I wasn't even the person that she would think to call because we weren't rocking with each other. You know what I mean? All
Yeah.
bets are off. I got to my car, drove to London, brought her ass back here. Like, no, you guys gotta know when to let stupid shit go. And that person really needs you. Fuck whatever it was that you were mad about. If that's your like true family, that didn't even matter anymore. You know what I mean?
Nah, definitely. I hear you. I'm just trying to plug this battery into my phone, this charger. There we go. Now we good. Hi. But yeah, I definitely heard everything you said. Personally, I feel like Sean feels there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into that, just want to hit y'all with some more comments. Ron Johnson says, I trust some of my close friends more than I trust my own family.
That's
I hear
facts.
that. I definitely hear that. That's
Sad,
been
sad
kind
reality.
of like the theme tonight, right? You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Chrissy says that the length of friendship either. I have a friend of 6 years that's a better friend than the one I've had for 30 years. God damn.
Yeah.
God
That's true
damn.
too. I've had
I
that
hear
too.
that.
That's some real
Yep.
Yeah,
shit right
that's
there.
straight up.
There
Yeah,
it is.
absolutely.
Shout out to
Time means
Chrissy.
Yeah.
nothing. Time means
She
nothing.
says the length doesn't matter either. Hmm.
Nope.
And she
Anything, it gets
TJ
messier.
says, love
She
y'all
is not
family shit.
lying.
You know what I'm saying?
She is not lying.
So yo, check this out. And then I'm gonna get to Montana. What's up there? How you feeling tonight? Thanks for joining us. You know what I mean?
My power's back on.
Nice. That's what's
Oh
up. I'm
shit!
glad
Let's
to
Uh,
hear
go,
that.
girl.
Fly shit. Look at
Yay.
you.
Hold on. You gonna do that?
Nah,
You gonna
she's
do that
stunting,
Tangoma
yo. She's
dance?
definitely
You
stunting
gonna
on
do
you.
that? You
But
about to do that Tangoma dance? That power dance?
No, I'm just trying to be a dick to you.
yeah, she's talented. She definitely.
I hear
I
you.
already picked up what she was putting down as soon as she said it. You know
I'll
what I'm
come
saying?
down to North Carolina and cut you up on fucking power.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like that. It's like that. Okay, okay.
Talent. Yo, but check. I feel honestly, I come from a place where I don't I'm multi-level with mine. I don't trust shit. I'm gonna have to agree with Sean to with I don't let people know me. You know what I'm saying? You're not just gonna get the business on me. You had to have one. For me, I know Chrissy said what she said, but for me, it's definitely length of time because I'm gonna know you after a certain period of time. I'm gonna know your flaws after a few years. I know
yeah.
what you're capable of. And then at that point, I can move with the weather. You know what I'm saying? Then
Yep.
I can accept you for who you are, not entrust you with certain shit because you're not gonna burn me. I'll be a dummy for just letting you burn me. You know what I'm saying? Especially after I know who you are, like,
And
and I
plus, they
know how
earn
you
that
pick
through
it
the
up.
years. They earn that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't just get
Um,
that.
nah, you definitely don't just get that. Um, I have to have had known you for a while and have been able to trust you with anything. You know what I'm saying?
Anything.
Like, I need to be able to trust you with anything for me to call you family. You know what I mean?
Boom.
Like, you're not just gonna go out for a few beers with me and I give you some information and then now it's all over the fucking neighborhood. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now the whole neighborhood knows about me. Fuck out of here. Like, I don't play them
Yeah.
games. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I don't
man.
play them games. I come from a place where people get the shit stomped out of them even playing with people like that. Like, it's not
No.
cool. I mean, I'm a family man doing family things, but I have core values as well,
Yeah.
you know?
Absolutely.
And there are people that I've gotten to know over a long, like I said, I can call a few people on the panel family. I'm sorry, Montana, I haven't known you for that long. You know what I'm saying?
It's been
But
like 6
Black,
years, but okay.
I mean, yeah, but it's not like we ever went out for beers or nothing like that, though. You
Right.
know what
No,
I'm
no.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we honestly saw each other at the gym, kicked it on the
That's it.
treadmill.
Right, right, right. I got it.
But
It's okay. It's okay. I'm
like
not
Black,
offended.
I know Corey. I've known Corey since I was a kid. I know what
I
he's
know.
capable of. I've known Sean since we were kids. I know what he's capable of. I've known Jess for about like, I'm gonna say
Almost 20
15
years.
years,
10.
15, 20 years.
Charles, I've been with your brother for almost 20 damn years. 20
These are
years in
people,
September.
you feel me? These are people I can
But we didn't get
look
Chime
along.
to
in.
We didn't like each other.
for
I couldn't stand
anything.
his ass.
And there are different levels to this shit because I know me. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am at the end of the day. So if I need certain shit done that I know Jess isn't gonna do, but Sean's gonna help me with, or that Black wouldn't do, but Jess is gonna help me with. You feel me?
Yep.
Do you want me to
Get
jump
that.
off real quick? Am I bothering? Am I bothering you?
No, fuck no. I still want your opinion at the end of the day. I'm just saying, like, we're the
Shit,
question
man.
is, let's get to the
Damn,
I
you
just
question.
low
got
key
like kicked
shooting
Let's
right
get
out,
to the
now.
dude.
question.
Look
Let's
what
get to
you
the
do.
question. And I
Montana, it
didn't
took a
mean to
very long
alienate.
time
I'm
for
not
me
trying.
to be
Listen, I'm not
Charles's
trying
actual
to
family.
alienate.
So
The
it's okay.
question is, though, Montana, what makes a friend turn into family? You know what I'm saying?
Get him.
And I'm just being as real as I possibly can. That doesn't mean like, hey, listen, we're not friends. I'm not saying that. It's just I don't throw that word family around like loosely like Black do. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
barely
at the
like.
end of the day, if I'm fucked up in the game and I really need some help, I wonder who's actually gonna beat it and who's not. You know what I'm
So
Listen.
saying? And
Yes.
I know I
Yes.
can count on these three people. I don't know that for everybody else.
I
You know what I'm
got you.
saying?
I got it. I got it. I got it.
That's all I'm saying. So yeah, there's some
But
definitely
Montana,
I
it's
feel like
okay. Like I said, just because
hell
he's
yeah.
known me
Like
20
I
years
think
does
you're
not
cool as
mean that me
fuck.
and him were friends. He tolerated me and I tolerated him because I'm dating his brother. So
Mhm.
there was levels to our shit.
I get that.
Absolutely.
There was
And
crying in ground zero and
Absolutely. There's
there
a
that.
was
whole
That makes
messy
a.
ass path before me and
there
Charles
was
got
a
to where we
whole
are.
process that me and Jess had to go through to get to this point. There was a
I
whole process that
Word.
me and
I can
Sean had to get to this point.
Yeah.
Sean knows things about me.
Listen. Don't act like you don't know
And
things.
that's it. That's all I can give you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can give you. I know things about him. You know what I
More
mean? And that's
combat.
all I can give you. And that's it. That's when I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
that's family. And I'm gonna tell you this, right? It's so simple. And then I'll because I'm very long-winded on this topic, and I'll keep it moving to you, Montana. But real in closing, it's real simple to trust people, right? And say, hey, listen, I'm gonna trust this person to this extent. Or it should be. For guys like me, it should be because I don't, I don't girly mouth. I don't do that.
Yeah.
Um, but it is. It's so hard for other people to do that. You know what I mean? Like you get certain individuals that run within our circles that'll go have a drink with Sean, that'll go have a drink with Black, and then go tell a business out to
They
everybody because
everywhere.
they're
They
so open.
everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? They're so
Yep.
open. They'll run around and just even shit. I don't even know what to believe nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, word. I keep my fucking mouth shut though. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk. Period. So it's definitely levels to this, and at that, I just want to because we're back up on questions or yeah, comments real quick, and I'm gonna get right to you, okay, Montana. So TJ says he's watching right now. Shots to you, bro. He says the family title is earned, and blood don't make you family at all. That's 100% facts.
Yep.
Chris, he says, "Hey, I offered." TJ says everybody don't move like how I move. There's a lot of associations, but family is a different level. Absolutely, I 100% agree.
There's levels
Uh,
to this shit.
Chrissy
Definitely.
says, "LOL." Nah, I ain't mad. Uh, TJ says allegedly. There's a whole lot of alleged going on, yo.
Allegedly.
Kobe, I don't know what you're talking about. Jackie says it's okay, Montana. The rest of us love you.
Thanks, girl.
You know what I mean? So,
So,
we're gonna get to you, Montana. How do you feel about this topic right here?
okay, so like, so I actually did consider you a good friend, but I saw that you were very guarded when we were at the gym, right? I could see that you're a very guarded person. And I was very naive when I was younger, and I've learned to be a bit more cold. But Erica, Chrissy, and Jackie have been the most accepting people. The Power P, they're the most accepting people of me that I've had in a long time. That is the most camaraderie that I've had in a long time. So I really a shout out to them because I really do appreciate you guys, and I love that. I love our little dynamic. I think it's fantastic. I love you guys too, though. I mean, I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I wouldn't be sitting out on my back porch when the power came back on talking to you guys.
Yo, Montana, that's dope.
I love it.
That's
I
family.
love it. I'm just
That's
saying,
dope.
I wouldn't be doing this shit if I didn't love you guys. Is family though? Like
Yes, babe.
you know, what is family? What is the definition of family?
Nope, they're in the playroom, babe.
Unconditional love.
It's in the
Uh,
eggs. Put them in Ryan's eggs.
Unconditional love. That's only for my kids. Period.
There we go. That's
But
you
it
got that
exists.
your
That's
family
it.
type thing.
That's it.
Everybody got that. This is my family. Whether it's
Just my kids. No,
children.
it's just my kids. Period. No one else can breach that. That's my kids. There's nothing else is unconditional.
Mm,
I agree.
mm.
Yeah, I'm with it.
So you got conditions.
Yeah, I have
with it.
conditions. Sorry, it's my kids.
Conditions. All right.
There's
I mean,
rules
come
to
on,
Listen
this
to his
shit.
friendship.
This is my
All right.
kids.
Yeah, yeah.
She agrees. Jesse, you agree, right?
There's rules to shit. She said, Charles, we ain't even gotta be family because my love is only unconditional with my kids anyway. No, I'm joking.
So
No,
it's like
I
the
feel
10
you though.
commandments.
That's having a child, being a mother and a father. I totally get what you're saying because that's the love that with friends, you know, they can hurt you, they can disappoint you, they can let you down, they can do a lot of grimy ass shit to you,
Yep.
and you can choose to cut them off. Your kids, and I mean, some people cut their kids off for different reasons, but your kids, it's still an unconditional love. I totally get what you're saying. You're still going to love them.
Always.
You will. So I get it.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I have to agree on that one now because it like one of y'all can betray me tonight, and if we can't reach an agreement, I'm like, what the fuck did he just
Right.
do, yo?
Yeah,
What the fuck did she just
You're
do,
gonna walk
man?
away.
Like,
You can
what
be
the
friends.
fuck? Yeah, and I can't walk away from my kids. You know what I'm
Ever.
saying?
No.
Regardless what type of shit they do, I can never walk
That's
away
real
from my
talk.
kids.
Right.
So on that type of time, yeah, I get it. But on another type of time, it's like, yo, I haven't spoken to a lot of my friends in a long time. And I feel like the family thing comes in to where I don't have to. Like Sean could tell you, I
Yep.
probably kick it with him maybe a couple times a year. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I
Yep.
don't have to because I can come. We're all grown ups. We have our situations, we have our families, we have our houses, everything else. And we work, we go to work, we come back. I don't have to talk to y'all every day. You guys aren't children. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I come back and it's the same type of energy I left you with, and you didn't switch up on me, then you fucking family. Now at the same time, I don't run up on everybody like, yo, what's up, fam? Like, nah,
Yeah.
not
He's my best
fam, bro.
friend.
Like,
You're my
fuck out
best
of here.
friend.
And the ones that
Like,
usually say that, the ones that usually greet you like that, be the phoniest ones.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Like you're a friend. You're
You're waiting for
definitely not
something.
fam though. Like what
Yeah.
you talking
Right.
about? You know what I'm
And
saying?
Yeah. You're looking for something.
you know what's funny? So going back to meeting Charles, dating Mark, meeting Charles and everybody, I always, before I met Mark, I dated other guys, and they had a click, but their click wasn't like Mark's click. So when I met Mark, like there was the family, like not just Charles and not just Dorian. It was like his crew. You know what I mean? And I always was like, wow, you guys are so close. Like they were like pretty much if you date one, you damn near dating them all because they're in your face all day, every freaking damn day. And I always liked and respected that. You know what I mean? So they became my family. But again, as you get older, and this is where I guess where it
Yep.
says you keep them arm's length or accept flaws and all. You learn to accept flaws, but over time, when you really start to see some shit, I'll accept you for who you are if it's not something that you're doing to damage me, my reputation, my relationship. That to me, that's a flaw
Kids.
that I can't accept. If you're just crazy or you run the mouth a little too much, or like Corey said, you're a crackhead or you live a promiscuous life, or whatever you do, if that's your life. You can do whatever you want to do in your life. I don't pay your bills. I'm not with you. I can't tell you what to do. I may not agree with what you're doing, but like I said, if you're my true blue, you're still my friend at the end of the day. I'll proudly say you're my friend. That's for business. But if it's something that's damaging to me or you're trying to do something to ruin what I got going on in my life, that's a flaw that
Yep.
nah, you gotta go. You're canceled. And I don't
Absolutely.
care
The
if
whole thing with a
my
circle.
husband rocks with you or not. My husband can still rock with you at the end of the day. I don't like you.
All
Right.
Well,
That's
right,
the
but
whole
yo, we
circle
gotta.
thing. That's the
eh,
whole circle thing. You can't
and
just
the
come into the
circle has
circle.
gotten a
So
little.
even
My
though you
circle
be,
is like this.
yeah, you might have, like you said, this friend's about that friend's about this. They're not even friends because there is no friend or family. They're not even friends. They're just associates. Because if they're about that life, you ain't about that life. You can't. There's ain't no way you can say, yeah, that's my friend, even though they's crackhead. No, they're your associate because that circle that you talk about, that's the line right there between because there is no friend and family. It's associate and family. You know what I mean? Like you're an associate, and then you get
Preach,
into this bubble. You know what I mean? Then you're family.
preach. All right, so yo, we got a real spicy question coming up. I'm gonna start
What's that?
with,
What's that?
hey yo, what's up, fam?
Um,
What's
I'm
up,
not
fam?
included. I'm not
Yo, check
included
this
now.
out, fam.
I can't
Yo,
hear you.
listen,
I
that
can't hear
fake
you. I
shit.
can't hear
That's the
you.
fake
So
shit. Oh my god. Yo, check this out though. Boom. Would you give your blessings to a friend to date an ex? Ah, everybody got quiet. Everybody
I
got
want to go. Can I
real
go
quiet.
first? Can I go first?
Yeah, absolutely,
you gotta
I want to
absolutely.
raise
go
you
Yeah,
gotta raise
first.
You
you gotta
sure?
raise
Hold on.
you gotta raise your hand.
All right.
I want to go
yeah,
first.
All
I'll
right.
go first. I ain't
yeah.
quiet about this.
We'll start with you. What's up?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't care if it was my brother. I wouldn't care
Mm,
who it is. You got my blessing. But peep this. Don't be a slime ball about it. Don't be sneaky about it because now you don't got no respect. You're a dirtbag. Get out of here. But I don't care who it is, and I don't care who the ex is. I don't care if it's, the mother of
Yeah,
my children. If I'm not
yeah.
stopping any connection, but come to me first.
That's all I
And
want.
if I know, obviously there's different levels. If it's just somebody I had a relationship with, for whatever, it depends on who comes to me. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna mother my children if like family comes, my brother comes to me. Absolutely, you don't co-sign that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
if it's what I mean, cousin or cousins, people that say they're cousins are not cousins,
Yeah.
absolutely. But there's a barricade for that too. But just like your girlfriend or somebody you had a relationship with or an entanglement with, is that the word now?
Yeah, yeah,
entanglement.
that's that
Then
2020.
I
In
don't
August,
care
That's
in
that
who
August,
you
2020
it's
are.
month of
entanglements, B.
entanglement. This is
Then I
Yeah.
month.
don't
This
care.
is entanglement month.
Yeah, I don't care who. It doesn't matter who it is. Just
Entanglement
don't
month.
be greasy about it. Don't
I
be
like that.
greasy. Just out of respect. Hey, is this okay? I'm co-signing everything. Yep, it's okay. But don't be a dirt. Don't think you're gonna go behind my
Mm,
back. We're not
mm.
doing that. But yes, I co-sign everything. I
Wow.
wouldn't care who it is or who
You're
came
a
down
bigger
that
person
line
than
saying, "Hey,
me.
is it okay?"
Word.
Yes.
You're a bigger
Who am I
person
to
than
get in
me.
the,
Oh yeah.
Who am
Yeah,
I to
yeah.
get in the way of that?
Yo, Sean, you done with that topic or not?
We can keep going. Well, I have something to say. When somebody else, we do that clock thing.
If you
Let
want
the
to keep
man
going,
speak. Let the
nah,
man
speak your
speak.
Well,
truth.
because a
Speak
lot
your
of
truth.
people, I know this is a lot of people were like, no, 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 it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Listen, Charles, if it didn't, now I know you're family man or whatever, but it don't work out with you. What hard, like, listen, you already know homies are already going to try to go behind your back anyway. So
Facts.
say to me, hey, is this okay? I'm co-signing it. I would say yes, it is okay, because why? Tell me why it's not okay.
I've had it
I don't know
happen.
why it's not
I've had it
okay.
happen
It's
multiple
not my turn.
times.
But I don't know, man.
Why that happen? It
Listen.
happens. Listen, it happens on the low. You don't hear about it. But why is it not okay for you to hear about it? Like,
Nah,
why
I hear
anyway?
about it,
I
and
mean,
I
you
get.
should at least hear about it, but I still think that's grimy as hell.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
depends
There's
on who
levels to
though.
this shit. There's levels to this shit.
But
So here's my thing.
it depends on who.
This is where I'm at. I'm not disagreeing. So here's the thing. I started dating Mark when I was 20. So
That's
I
different.
had one like serious relationship prior to him. I was a kid. I was stupid. Like it was a stupid. You thought it was like this, at that time I thought that was the love of my life and I couldn't live without this guy. I was a teenager. You know what I mean? So even though I now know like that was bullshit, don't want him back, have absolutely no feelings for this dude.
Yep.
And I dated other guys in between. So like guys that I just dated, go ahead, girl. Actually, funny story, years ago, one of my friends, back when we were going to the clubs, because we're old now. We're back at her
I
house
still
having
go
an
to the
after
club,
party
even
or
though I'm
whatever.
old.
She brings this dude in, and it's a dude I used to have an entanglement with back in the day.
Oh my
Wow.
Yeah, no,
god!
you got
Whatever,
Jeff.
So
You
whatever.
got to
he
do the
comes
dance.
in.
Come
You got to
on,
do
So
the
he
yeah.
dance.
comes in, and I'm like, he's actually deceased right now, so I don't want to talk shit. But
Cue dance.
I see him, and I'm like, I say his name. I'm like, hey, and he looks at me. He was like, now we're at her house, so you already know what time that was about to be.
Yeah.
So he sees me and he instantly thinks like, damn, I ain't this is a wrap. Like she's gonna straight hot slap the shit out of me. No, I'm not. So, I pulled my girl to the side. I'm like, just so you know, shit's awkward. I know him. I've been knowing him. But that was a long time ago. It was nothing serious. Do you, girl. Girl, he left home when he was going to the store. He ain't never come back. Now, guys that I dated, like guys that I had like brief encounters with, go ahead. There was no time invested. There was no feelings invested. It wasn't that far. But there's one guy that, even though there's no feelings there, the reason why I'm going to say it's wrong is this, where I'm not going to rock with it. I'm not going to accept it. If you're my friend and we're that close, so you're going to have to bring this person around me. And even though I don't have feelings with this person, that shit is awkward. I'm sorry. And if you're my friend that you come to me and confide in me with your relationship issues or you want to vent about him, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, all I'm going to be like is, yes, girl. Yep. You should already know because I went through the same shit with him. So what you calling me for?
That's my last actual.
Is it
What
my
you
turn?
calling me about? You seen the shit that I went through with this dude, and now you're with him. So what you want me to say?
Seriously.
So,
Is it
Jess,
Go on. Anybody else? You have my blessing. Go ahead.
so
Whatever.
you are giving blessings now. That's a fact.
Except for
See,
one.
she gave
And
him
everybody knows
blessings
who
on the
that one
I
low.
mean,
is.
you married now, but you
Right.
would have been like, word. You have my blessing.
Yep.
They have my
It's just the
blessing
way
with
that
any
things
of the
played
other
out.
ones. Come in, Marky. Yeah, give my blessings to everybody else, but the one that I invested time in and went through some shit with, absolutely not. Nope, I'm not rocking with it. And if you're gonna do what you want to do regardless, we're not gonna be eating at IHOP. We're not gonna have like a little powwow.
Don't say it.
Hey, I'm not hanging out.
We're not having warm dinners. We're not having warm dinners together. Like, nah.
I'm not like, come over, dinner and hang out with your man
No,
that used to be
we're
my
not.
ex.
Unfortunately, no, we're not doing that. But do you? That's what you feel like you want to do.
sound like you hating, Jess?
Yeah.
I don't really consider it
Yeah,
eating.
like you can't
Hating.
block like that.
It's awkward. It's awkward. And you know
You
what's
should have
funny
no.
though? The
What's
ex
that?
that I'm speaking on actually taught. So my husband, who y'all know, and him go to the same gym. Mark is very
Okay.
well aware of who this guy is. You know, we've talked about past relationships. We don't live far from this person. They're cool. They're
Mm.
cool. They get
All
along.
right,
He's
Yep.
not
yo.
that jealous type of dude. He's not that one like, you used to be my girl before me. Like he's not like that. And they get along in the gym, but that doesn't mean I want to be around him. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah. Let me get to these comments real quick. Real quick, and then we at you, Black. Marissa Weaver says it depends. Why does it depend? Well, I guess we're gonna find out
on
because she
what I just
commented.
Yeah, it
said
depends on you.
on the relationship.
Yo, Chad. John says, Jess, why you hating?
She's not.
Yo,
She's not.
hold up.
She's not hating.
Yo,
She's not
John's sitting
hating.
right in front of me. I just want to let y'all know that.
I'm a
Hold on again,
hater.
real quick.
Yo, put
She's
the
not
camera on
hating.
him, yo. Put the
I'm a hater,
camera on him.
John.
Right.
She's
Why?
she's
No, I honestly want to know. I honestly want to know
way to put him on the
why
spot,
are
Black.
you hating? I don't understand.
You say you hating. Check. Marissa says it depends on how serious the
Thank you, Marissa.
relationship
That's
was.
what I'm
Word.
saying.
Word.
That one relationship was a serious one. The rest, like I said, I don't care. It wasn't nothing. I didn't go through nothing with them that I would even care. Go ahead. I don't even know them like that.
That's not trying to kick it. Hey, yo, so Black, how you feel about that, man? Would you give your
Hey, yo.
blessings to a friend to date the next?
Hell motherfucking yes. Nigga, I will
Yes.
introduce
See?
them, I will put them on a date together. I'll be there to chaperone if I need be. Like this is like it doesn't matter because listen, once they're not longer you don't want them anymore or they don't want you anymore, they
Doesn't
belong to
matter
the
who got them.
streets. Yeah, they belong to the fucking streets.
All right, but belong to another street. Don't be on my street.
Exactly.
Don't be on my
It's better
Exactly.
you off my block.
Exactly.
You
Don't be
might
on
be
my
on the
block.
Different
It's
intersection of
mad
my block,
intersections,
streets.
but you
It's
off
bitch.
my
mad
Hold
block.
up.
streets around here. Why
Hold
do you
up.
gotta be on my
Hold on.
street?
Order in the court. Order in the court, y'all.
Hold on.
Order in the court.
Because there was one that I was feeling a certain way about. I'm like, yo, no, y'all niggas can't touch her, B. But yo, she be on the streets anyway, so B, it doesn't make a difference. So it's like, yo, they're gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. So that's why I don't know why these cornball ass niggas is out here trying to protect, guard the shit they don't want anymore. Because if they wanted them, they would be with them. So what's the
No,
point?
no.
Yeah,
Okay,
Here's the thing. I
Marissa
wouldn't
said
guard
a
and
real
protect.
friend
I
would
wouldn't
not
guard
want
and
to date your
protect.
ex.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Like,
lies.
I
Lies.
think bro
Hold up.
code
Jess,
and girl code are two different things.
Yep.
Because
just let me
I
talk.
feel like,
Maybe,
no, it's
let me
different.
talk.
It's
Let me
different.
talk.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different.
Yo,
Yeah, you gotta
look,
let
me,
Jess,
I'm
you
done
gotta
with the
Jess,
hold on,
topic.
Jess,
I'm
Jess.
done
There's
with the
levels
Jess,
to
topic. I'll
this.
take
There's
she
levels
done.
to
Jess.
this
Jess,
too.
she done with the
Yo,
topic.
I feel you, Jess. But hold up, I'm putting it to you this way. Because you know what? So shit happened for a reason. You believe that, right? Shit happened for a reason. So maybe that ex was put in your life to meet you, to meet me. You know what I mean? So that's some real shit. So
Uh,
maybe that was their trial and tribulation, so they can be advanced and better themselves in order to be better for me. You know what I mean? That's
hey,
what
yo,
I'm
Black.
saying. What's up?
Marissa does not
Maybe I
agree
should
with that shit
elaborate.
you putting down.
If you're an acquaintance or you're just somebody that I know that I'm friendly with,
Yeah.
I wouldn't care. So let me elaborate on that. If you're somebody that I know that I'm cool with, because there's levels to the friendship here, right? So
I
let me
hear you.
elaborate. If you're somebody that I'm just cool with, that you're not like that. Go ahead. But if you're like my sister, like we just talked about, like it's beyond a friendship, it's family. Hell,
That's different.
Oh, she froze up.
blood family
Uh-oh.
dated somebody that you used to date.
Yo, Black, you muted, bro. No, you
No.
won't mute, right?
I was reading. Listen, I was having this further discussion with John. We're talking about like you'll see this comment coming up soon.
I
But
lost you
I'm
guys.
saying to you, yo, there's always somebody for somebody, and you may meet some. You may have met that dude at Exxon. Y'all had something, and maybe it wasn't right, but maybe it was for your friend. There was you had to make that connection in order for them to meet your friend, and they
Hey,
could be happily ever after.
that location sounds a little too specific. I think like I feel like
Yeah.
you're speaking from personal experience right
There's a
here.
backstory to this. There's a
Hold on, no, no.
backstory.
Listen,
You ain't
what
just
I'm
gonna say, "Hey, we might have just been at Quick
And
Check."
like nobody
all right.
just ain't pulling Exxon out
So
the
hold
air.
up. I got a lot of dudes
Oh,
hate
just
on
met us
me.
in Camp
What happened at Exxon, man?
Listen, hold on. I'm gonna speak on
Entanglement.
this real quick. I'm gonna speak on this real quick.
Out of
I
here.
got a lot of dudes hate on me because they can't come with it. They don't know how to speak to their women. So when they don't know how to speak her and how to treat her, Black gonna treat them right. Black gonna give them the shit they need.
He's so
Black
humble.
but Black gonna dig out their back for them. Black gonna do all the shit they want to do when they were together.
Oh my God.
Because maybe they were meant for Black. That's what I'm saying.
They may be.
Like, that's the problem though. Because we're all bachelors until we marry. Ain't that true?
Oh my God. No.
Real talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all bachelors.
Real quick, Black, real quick.
Yeah.
Don says some exes my people can have. Use toys, who cares? But some of your best, not touch. A blade is hot. Wow. He's threatening to cut a motherfucker out here if you get it.
Wait a minute.
You're not playing.
Now, did you call me a hater? How you gonna call me a hater and then say
you can't. Yo, you can't threaten people's lives, John. Yo, talk to your man. Yo, you better.
Wait.
I'm not.
You called me a hater, and he basically just said exactly what I just said.
Bingo.
Talk to him,
He just flipped it. She called her a hater, and then he talked about the blade is hot.
You can't touch, and that's all I said. There was one. And again, if you're just
Real
in a
talk.
I don't
Real
care.
talk.
If you're my friend and you're in my circle and you're in my life every single day and we talk all the time and we're close, I'm going to have a problem with that because now I got to fall back a little bit because it's weird. I don't want to hear about it. It's not even about feelings. There's no feelings there.
But maybe that person you met was right for your friend.
Yeah, that sounds real great, Corey.
Great.
That
Cute.
That ain't it.
Cute
That ain't it.
Cute story.
That ain't it.
Yeah. Yo, Black, you got to talk about
another street. Don't be on my street. Stay away from
Black.
my street. Stay off my block.
We got to talk about what happened at Exxon later.
Yeah.
I really want to know what happened with you and Exxon. But
no. Hold on. That's a long story, but I'll get into another episode. But basically, what I'm saying is, I got dudes like mad at me, like subliminal fucking passive aggressive messages on Facebook talking about their baby mama. B, if you not with that nigga, if you ain't with her no more, B, then they pass it on to the next motherfucker. Maybe he'll do it, what you ain't gonna do. Because if that's the case, and that's your baby mama, B, then hold that shit down. If you don't want to let the next nigga live.
Word. Yo, check this out, Marissa. Let me get to this comment. Let me get to this comment real quick. Because Marissa says.
Let me drink my drink.
I don't want my friends and family to be friends with my exes. I certainly would not want them dating them.
Mushroom Mathers.
It's a family affair. It's a family affair.
So let me just ask a question.
Friends with the ex. I thought it mattered.
Everybody's opinion is their opinion. So I'm not knocking anybody's opinion, but let me just ask. So when the baby mamas get involved, this is a whole nother level. Like I didn't have kids with this guy. I was a teenager. It was young, stupid love. So I'm on a different level. But here's my question.
But your man can't do it like me.
With the baby moms,
work the middle. Awkward.
Black's gone.
So
Black's
if you
Come on, y'all.
started dating your friend's baby mom, and y'all are friends like that and are around each other, you're honestly gonna sit here and tell me that shit's not awkward? That she's that's weird. Like they have a kid.
Absolutely.
That shit's weird to me. I'm sorry.
You're right. I completely agree. I'm sorry to cut you off. I completely agree.
No, you're good.
With that being said, my circle's very small. So I'm saying inside my circle, I'm telling you, including my kids, and I got 5 of them, there's less than 10 people in my circle.
Big
okay? So with the exclusion of them, if it was like my main man's or that's not even a topic for discussion. We don't do that. If it was just somebody regular, like somebody that calls themselves a friend or an acquaintance, by all means, or a family member that I really don't fuck with, by all means.
All right, but somebody you're
just
around.
Run it past me. Run it past me though. Respect. And then
we haven't heard from Montana yet. I would like to know how she feels about this topic.
Yes,
do you? Do you?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, she's been saying.
I would like to hear.
Because I'm a hater right now, apparently.
Come on, come hate, Montana.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Jess, you're not
Haters
hating
wanna
whatsoever.
hate.
Listen,
I'm on the hating train.
If I'm friends,
come on.
If I'm friends with a bitch, which I'm not, friends with a lot of bitches. If I'm friends with somebody who is a female and she comes near anything I've touched, have my sloppy seconds, bitch. You're done.
Do you hate your ex friends because of that?
I've never had
Cancel.
anyone who's ever even tried to cross me with that.
Mm.
I dare
That you
them.
know of.
No, I know that.
Right.
Oh, you going to try to kill him?
No,
Yeah,
I
and
will.
and
They're
Sean
done.
has a great point there that you know of.
That you know
No,
of.
no. I've only had 2 boyfriends and a husband. I've never, and if they ever touched any of the,
Okay.
well,
Well,
one of them's dead, but if I ever touched the other, any of them in
then
general,
you might know. With numbers like that, you might know. But the typical person,
absolutely.
Mm.
I
everybody
dare them.
else that you know of. I'm saying
And
you might, you were probably good.
if
But
they did though, because I wouldn't touch. I had friends in high school that would be like, "Oh, you messed around with my boyfriend," and be like, "No, I didn't. I would never.
Mhm.
You're my friend. I would never
Yep.
touch your boyfriend. Once we're friends, I would never cross you like that.
Mm.
Once you're with a
Yep.
man or a
You
boy,
scared.
it doesn't matter. No,
Girl
listen,
Yep.
code
hold
is
on,
no.
hold on.
Girl code is different. That's what it is.
Girl
Well,
code's different.
because
Yeah.
Mm.
once my friend is with a guy, he's off limits completely. That's
That-
it.
That's your
I,
morals, and that's
I, I,
good. You're stand up. I like that. But that
I
ain't
done
it.
took
Listen,
down
you
many
the one
friends
percent,
and
girl.
friends.
You the
I'm
one
just
percent.
saying, like once it
One
happened,
percent.
once she's with a dude, it's not. I'm not fucking playing. Who's laughing? It's
I'm
not a
not
joke.
playing.
I done took down many friends and friends because what they do, they
I've
talk about what we do when that motherfucking when them cheeks get clapping,
I've
and then they
never
want to
touched
experience that shit too.
never touched a dude, never touched a guy that my friend was interested in. Never,
Also, you
never.
wholesome. That's cool.
It's
I
not
respect that.
wholesome. It's respect.
Respect,
And you
respect.
never
Listen,
recycled one of your friend's exes.
To what?
You never recycled one of your friend's exes.
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
Then you part
Absolutely
of the
not.
1%. That's good.
Yeah, I
that's
would never
right.
do that.
One
I would.
percent.
That's
One
good.
percent.
I would absolutely never do that. That's
I can tell you
disgusting.
stories.
That's
I can tell you
That's
disgusting.
good.
stories.
Yeah,
Now,
you're
Jess, I'm
nasty.
gonna give you a point, and I'm gonna give
You
Montana a
nasty.
point
Yeah, I'm nasty.
because
Yeah.
you guys raised some interesting cases.
He's a nasty motherfucker.
I remember we went to Tennessee. When we came home, man messages was on my phone. Bitch named Simone screaming, she fiending for the semen. So me commanded.
All right, I gotta cut you off, like now.
See?
You acting up, yeah, you acting
See?
up. But we coming back. Yeah, check
Yeah,
this
no,
out.
I've never done that. Just if anyone's wondering, never done
All
that
Good.
right,
one.
That's good.
so check this out, man. Would you give blessings to a friend to date an ex? Me personally, yes. Now, like friendship, there is different levels to this shit, man. There is different levels. There is different levels to this shit. I had a friend. Here's some stories for you. I had a friend who uh he just had a thing for my exes. You know what I'm saying?
Or anything for you.
He like
I don't
following you
know.
up.
At the end of the day, I don't know what the fuck it was, but I know I had to get rid of him because it got creepy. You know what I'm saying? And he
Yeah.
wasn't the type of friend. He wasn't the type of friend that'll let me know either. Like I had to
See?
like go over the house on a humble. Here
Greaseball.
he is laying on the couch. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yeah, man. Over different exes. Like this guy was a habitual line stepper. Like I
Ugh.
had to like
Habitual
I can't
bitch.
with that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
And this is
disgusting.
like real exes too. Now I'm not talking about some like Slimmy that I done blazed and kept it pushing. I'm talking about like these are real long-term relationship exes, and he just happened to love every fucking one of them. And I'm like, yo,
Greaseball.
you
Greaseball.
bugging the fuck out, dog. Like,
Greaseball.
what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? So I had to get rid of him. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah,
tripping. He was bugging. But
yeah.
would I give my blessings to a friend to date an ex? I'm going to say yes.
I'm glad that was a very winded conversation.
I'm gonna say yes.
It was a
You
good
said it was winded.
conversation.
It was a
It's a
lot.
great.
I
You said it was
respect
winded.
both
Why
of
was
the
hold up
ladies. You
though?
notice
Why
it?
was winded?
No, we took a long time, each of one of us, like
Nah,
passionate.
it's cool. It's cool. We got a little bit. We only
All right.
ran about an hour so far, so we good.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna say yes, man. And here's why. Like it depends on a lot of factors, like I said, like friendship, like that was one thing that I named. Um, Another thing is I would like the courtesy if you're calling yourself my friend. Like, there's one thing if you fuck with me, we're on the acquaintance side of things. But if you're calling me your friend or family, like you my family, at least give me a heads up. You know what
Hit
I'm
me
saying?
up. Hit me
Curtis.
up.
So
Let me
I'm
know.
not
Curtis.
off in the spot. Like,
Yeah.
yo, check this out. And I'm talking about my ex. And maybe like
Double
Sean
dip.
said, work out with the wife and things happen. I don't want to be out here like, yo, man, me and Shorty was rekindling things. And here in the meantime, you done blazed her back out like a month ago because you was being sneaky. That's
Yeah.
awkward. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
Flip
awkward.
that phone call. Pick that
Like
phone up. Send that
if
text
you wanted
message.
to get back with an ex, right? And we're all chilling at the bar. And I'm like, yeah, I really messed up with that ex. I'm speaking hypothetically. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Because this has never happened to me, but I don't want it to happen to me either. So I'm speaking hypothetically. If we're all at a bar, we're hanging out, and I'm like, yo, I think I'm gonna get back with my ex, yo. Like, two exes, long-term relationship, yada yada, right? And you blazed her back out without telling anyone. That's an
Ah,
open conversation later. It's like, what the fuck, bro? If I'd have knew that, I probably wouldn't have got back with her. You know what I'm saying? Real
bingo.
shit.
Here's the thing, though. So let's just say hypothetically, God forbid. Now, is this just marriage or is this just a relationship? Which it doesn't really matter in my opinion because you could be with somebody and not be married and be in a more serious than a marriage.
All right. So what's the
So let's
question?
just say hypothetically here. Say for whatever reason, God forbid, me and Mark didn't work out. You think that I'd be a hater if me and Mark didn't work out and we went on a
Oh my
separate
God.
ways and
You
somebody
still
else?
talking about this hater shit.
That's an
I
act.
ain't say you was a hater. John
That's
did.
an act. I'm asking the ones who called me a hater. So my husband,
Player,
John
more
called you a hater. I
player.
didn't call you a
Yeah,
hater.
but
more than
I
half
think
my life,
that
I would
don't count because then
because
he
I would
hated.
want my friend to date the father of my kid and somebody that I've been in a long time relationship with. Would that be different? I'm just asking the ones who are considering me a hater. I'm not. If you
for a
didn't call me a
friend.
hater,
I don't know. I would
Absolutely
like
not.
the courtesy. I would like the courtesy of
fuck
a
don't even call me. Don't. I wish you would call me with that voice.
Right.
God forbid.
nah. I wish
You
you
want a
would
phone
like.
Absolutely
call.
not. I agree
I'm
with
gonna
that.
say what you said, but in a better light. I wish you would call me instead of doing it behind my back.
No,
You
I
know what I'm
wish you
saying?
would.
I
You
definitely would,
better
because
not.
I would
Don't
like
You
the
better
bother.
not.
knowledge of knowing. So
Don't
Jess,
bother.
That's it.
Y'all
people are
better
gonna
move.
fuck. It's
Don't
like this,
bother.
Jess.
You
It's
better
like
move.
this, Jess. It's real
That's the
simple.
difference with
People are going to
frenemies.
fuck each
She,
other.
she said, you
It's
better move.
going,
They better
and
move.
let me finish my thoughts. People are going to fuck regardless, regardless,
Right.
if they do it behind your back or not. You know what I'm saying? I would like the courtesy of knowing.
That's
Period.
right.
That situation that I just
Don't
Period.
said,
be a
I don't care if you
frenemy.
came to me
You know what
or
I'm saying?
not.
Period.
You're
I
I
done.
would
don't
like the
wanna
You're not
courtesy of
know
my
knowing.
voice.
You want
who's
to
to
just be out here angry,
blame.
and
To
I
be
hear you
on the
because
lane,
hey, that was your relationship of so many years.
'cause
But
my
Yep.
heart is
hypothetically speaking, if
breaking.
Flex.
you and Mark
Flex.
didn't
Mute.
work out, and some chick, one of your friends,
No,
wanted
not
to
just
fuck Big
right.
Mark,
Elaborate. Not some chick, a friend. I
yeah,
don't
A
that's
care
what I
who
friend.
the
just said.
chick,
That's what
a
I just said.
friend.
Wanted to fuck Big Mark. She's gonna try to do that regardless. So wouldn't you like the courtesy of
No,
knowing, as
nope,
opposed to her
nope.
sneaking behind your back and
Yeah,
doing the cat?
no. It
Cat
wouldn't
hurt
She's
matter.
her
done.
dick.
It
If
doesn't
you just
matter.
as grimy.
She's
If you
yeah.
do
She's
grimy,
done.
that hurts my face. That shit is grimy. Why
Yep.
would you even think? Why would you even have your eyes set for him?
Exactly. She's done.
Why?
She's cut.
Why
Because
She's
you
would
done
cut.
told her all about his best secrets. You done
No.
Wow.
told her how he moved.
Wow.
No.
That's
No.
Wow.
the that's your
I
best
No.
like the
friend.
No.
Best
way
friends
No.
you
talk.
move.
No. No.
Dun,
She's
dun,
done.
dun.
She's
right?
cut.
You're
She's
They ain't
definitely
having
canceled.
it.
cut.
They
And
ain't
it
having
doesn't
it.
matter if you ask right. Because here's
Yeah,
what you
girl,
said,
girl.
blessing. Here's the thing, they're people. So whether you get my blessing or not, you're going to do what you want to do regardless. That's first and
Facts.
foremost.
Mm,
We're
That's
adults.
facts.
It doesn't matter if you like what I do or not. I'm going to do it.
hmm
To me, I don't care if you ask me or tell me prior to or be sneaky. It's equally as grimy, in my
It's just as
opinion. That's
grimy. Yep.
my opinion.
Yep.
Why would you want to be in a relationship with somebody that you know that I spent so much time with, have a child with? Like, you're around my kid. You want to
Right.
be like, really? Like, no. I'm sorry.
It's
Hold up. Where
Nope.
disgusting.
Chrissy at?
Yeah,
Hold
some
up.
nigga just
That's
called you
rough as
Chrissy.
fuck.
Chris,
Chrissy just grew extra long hair and turned into Jess. I don't know. He getting
and,
his light skinned sisters confused out here.
and minimize her
Ooh,
forehead.
Spilled water ever all
I'm
over
not
This
myself.
guy's
Chrissy.
tripping.
I'm Jesso.
Yeah, he's
I
tripping.
agree.
But
No, absolutely not. Nope.
Agreed.
And I said what I said, and I meant what I meant.
Yep.
And
I
God
hear
forbid
you.
that
I
ever
hear you.
happened. Y'all better
Period.
I would like to know though.
y'all
Give
better
me the courtesy of letting me know, hey, your ex wants to fuck you. Because I don't like the cap shit. Don't have
I
me out nowhere in public
How about you
I
looking
don't
like
just
even
a
find
crack,
somebody
care.
else?
looking
Go
like a
find
her.
somebody else.
why you want to be in my circle still?
Exactly.
We ain't together no more. So why are you trying to be in my circle?
Just go away. There's another section. There's another street. There's another
It's another
state.
block. You
Bye.
move to another block. Don't come on
She
Mm.
my block.
won't listen.
Bye.
Don't come on
Listen.
my block with that bullshit.
Chrissy
Look at
laughing.
yeah, yeah.
Yo, but check.
I'm on some shit like this. Um, I say this and I mean this. I don't give a fuck what you do with one of my exes. That's you and her business, b. Like I have with my baby moms. Like that's you and her business, b. That's not me. And any one of them will tell you. I don't give my blessings. Best of luck to you and her. I hope it work out. If it don't, it don't. I don't give a fuck because listen, because we all have someone that's for us, and when we meet that person for us, it don't matter fuck who they were with before, because it's just it. Sometimes shit you connect with someone that maybe you're not supposed to, but maybe that shit is stronger than what it was when they were with the other person. That's just my
Mm.
take on it.
To me is
I
this.
hear
If
you.
you've been around my husband, you shouldn't have that kind of connection. How you all of
Hold
a
on,
sudden
hold
just
on,
develop
hold
a
on, hold on, hold on,
connection with
hold
somebody?
on. We're
Now
right.
we
Don't,
now we're not together no more.
We're
Now
not
we're
talking
divorced.
about
We're
husbands.
divorced.
That's we're going off the rails.
We're no. I'm saying we're divorced. He's my ex. He's my ex now. We're not together. How did you all of a sudden build a connection with somebody that you've been around for 20 damn years? You
because
must
the
have already
connection
had that connection.
I think she was at the same spot with him.
that listen, we meet people in different parts of our life when different connections are stronger. So sometimes, like you may have met someone before, and that wasn't your move. That might not be your lane. So later on, after you become more seasoned, you were like, damn, all the attributes that someone didn't see in you before now see it in you, and y'all connect
Hmm.
on a different level,
Man,
and
I
maybe
ain't
on a
trying to be part
spiritual
of
move.
nobody's
You ain't.
reality show. That is a reality show in the making, and I do not want to be a cast member. Thank you.
Sean, Sean, how you feel about that, yo?
No, hey,
Next.
You already said how
listen.
you feel
Hold
about
up.
that, yo. We gonna
They,
move on to the next
hold
one.
up. They not changing their minds, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Absolutely,
Don't
it's forward thinking.
that. And I listen. I respect both of theirs. Both of theirs.
I
Because where they're
respect if
coming
you're that
from,
strong, if you're that
I
strong
don't
that you
think
can
neither
honestly
one of you
accept
are
that,
haters.
Hold up. Let me make another point. I can't even speak right. I got drunk tongue. Let me make this point real quick. Good night. Good night. Nice meeting you too. Yo, so for real on if it's your boy and that's your dude like that, then you don't feel that way about they woman. Let's put it that way. But if it's some dude that
Bingo.
yeah, and if it's
Levels.
shouldn't.
some yeah,
Levels.
and if it's somebody that you cool with but you ain't really fuck with like that, or that bond is not that strong, then it doesn't fucking really matter
Just
because
give me
it's
the
like
respect, though. Give me
yeah.
the
So
respect. You're
for
gonna
yeah,
you just give me that, and we're good.
Facts.
You
This
know,
all
for
goes
real.
into
so
This
being
ain't
from
them
the
no
streets or
more.
not, though.
Facts.
You're from the streets or not, because let me tell you something right now. If God forbid me and Mark ended up ending our marriage, I would never, ever fuck
That's
with
different, though.
nobody he fucks with. No, I don't give a fuck if we have a connection or not. I don't care if all of a sudden I just woke up and was like, oh God, we just have this great bond. Fuck out of here. That's fucking grimy to me. Hell,
no,
I would
no,
Well,
no.
never,
it's
I
like
Yeah.
have a
this, and
question.
that's
never,
it's
I
like
have a
this.
never.
question.
I have to
I
say,
have a
I have to
question.
say, I
I
have
have a
to
question
say
before you,
that.
King.
What up?
Before you go, I have a quick question.
What up?
So, not to wish death on anybody, but if someone was deceased and
It's a
not
bad
around,
Yeah.
start. It's like the worst start
and hold
ever.
up, say one of our mates were taken untimely, and we're going forward in life, and you know that person will hold you down. You still not fucking with that person?
No, no, I couldn't. I couldn't. And
No,
again, I'm not
I couldn't
knocking
either.
anybody that would. I just know me and I know how I would be. And
I would never go
no,
near him. Nope.
no, that's weird. Like I would
That's
still want,
weird.
I would hope. So here's the thing. God forbid if we're talking, and I don't even want to speak on that. I would hope that they would still be my circle, my support, my friends. They were Mark's
Respect.
friends, whatever. You know what I mean? And be there
Uh,
for me in a different aspect. As that was my boy's wife. She lost her husband. We're gonna hold her and her kid down. We're gonna do whatever we can. But for me to, and I'm not saying that it's wrong because I know that situations like this happen. I know personally that shit like this has happened. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're fucked up for thinking that way. I just know
Right.
me.
could never.
I couldn't be with you and look you in the face and be like, oh, okay, now you're like, we're together. We were friends before, and now he's deceased, and we're gonna be sitting here talking. Like, nah, I could not.
What's
That's just
up?
weird. It's hard for
Well,
me to even
well,
talk about it. That's weird.
well. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's
That's
the
just
thing.
weird.
What's up?
Because
And
if you have kids,
If y'all know Mark,
hold up.
Mark will probably be spinning in his grave like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's real
it's
Come
talk
over
right
here.
there.
What the fuck is
not.
That
this?
that's
not.
true.
Shit.
True.
It's not a kid. It's not a
That's
kid.
true.
There's no
That's
pickup line
true.
for that.
But that person also knows your kids, and you know they will never do anything wrong to your fucking kids, and they will be there and support. They will be extension of what you were when you were here.
I think
Like
he knows
say,
me well enough to know that I will make whatever decision I need to make that's best for
Exactly.
me and my child. And it does not
Exactly.
need to
Yeah.
involve being involved in a romantic relationship with any of his boys.
all
Any.
right,
Yo,
I don't
so
give a
check.
I
damn.
hear you.
Here's how I'm gonna close because I got one more story as far as this topic right here goes, man. So, you know, we're all running wild in our 20s or whatever. And things happen between well, I got close with an ex of my friends. You know what I'm saying? But the way he portrayed the relationship was like it wasn't serious. So I did him the respect of asking him, like, yo, because there was one night she got a little extra friendly. And I did him the respect of saying, hey, she's a little extra friendly right now. Would you mind if? And he hit me with the, man, go ahead, yo. I don't care, yada, yada. Right?
Mm.
He played it like that. So I did. And that kind of damaged our relationship for a while. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't keep it real with his emotions for this girl. I'm gonna be all the way real with that. So I can see how it could be a problem. I don't think I did anything wrong because I did him the courtesy on some.
Did
I
he
let him
deserve the
know
courtely? Did
what
he
was good.
deserve the
Yeah,
courtesy?
absolutely. I
So
consider
that was your
dude.
man's in them.
I used to
Yeah.
consider dude like brother. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
And then he
Like
co-signed it. He was like, "Go ahead,"
he was like with
and then
the he hit
switched
me with
up,
the man. Go ahead, yo.
and then
You know what
switched
I'm
up,
saying?
and then
Like,
he
do
switched
you, my
up.
nigga? He hit me with one of those. Like, do you, my nigga? He ain't hit me with the like. And I know if roles were reversed, I would have been like, nah, bro, chill, chill, yo.
Yeah.
Like, I feel a certain kind of way about this one. I don't care. But it was so awkward, I guess, back in those times for guys to actually say how they feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We
In
didn't do that
hindsight,
back in
like
the
we're
day.
talking, I'm
That's why I say
42
girl
now,
code
so
is
we're
different.
talking over.
Girls
Bro
are
code
You know
is
what I
different.
mean?
different. It
Girl
is.
code is different because girls we're not always, but we're more emotional. We're more, you know, in tune with how we feel.
Yeah.
We'll explain more how we feel. As girls, we talk more about our relationships. You know, guys, not that I'm saying all guys don't. I'm sure you guys all have to get there and talk and vent about whatever's going on in your situation,
Mm-mm.
but probably not on the
Mm-mm.
same level as
No, they
girls.
don't.
So that's my point is that
Mm-mm.
like
They do not. No, they do
if
not.
you're my close friend,
That
you
sounds
know
sexist.
it's not sex. I said some. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying like with
Not you,
girls,
Jess. I'm
like
talking about
we
Montana.
all get in our circle and we may vent sometimes about marriage or work or kids or whatever. So you know all this about me and my relationship, and I don't share everything. There's some things
Mm-hmm.
that you just don't share in your
Facts.
relationship. But if
Yeah.
you're my close friend, I
Yeah.
share a lot.
Like
And that's
All
what
right.
most
I'm
Let me
saying.
get
men.
Like for
to
me to share all that with
You're
you,
right.
and then for you to get with that person and you intimately know, intimate. I'm not gonna say intimate, but you know what I mean. Like our highs and our lows and what we've been through and what we came through and all that. So why would you then think that it's okay to get in a relationship with that person when you know
Right.
what I've been through with that person?
So,
No,
Jess, you
that's
think I
not.
was wrong for that? You think I was wrong for that?
That's a different situation though, Charles, because that I'm talking about like a long-term serious
Yeah, you know
relationship
what
and we're
happened.
grown
You think I
now.
was
Like
wrong for
this
that?
is no, because
And then we'll get into this comment real
there's
quick.
levels to that too. I think he was wrong
Okay.
because if you came to him and kept it 100, you know, you did. And if he said what he said and then he turns around and changes his feelings, and that's the problem too. Like you could give your blessings now because you're not really thinking about the long-term effect of that or how you're really actually going to feel when that shit actually really happens. It's easy to say I'm okay with that until you actually see them together or hear they're together. Or it might change your feelings on that. You can sit here and say you wouldn't care, but how do you really know unless it happens?
All right, well, check.
Mm,
Lisa
mm.
Figarelli, she's on my live feed. I know you're listening right now, so check. Please accept the terms of StreamYard so we could get you up on air, man. We would like to definitely hear where you're coming from. But she says, yo, I know one thing. I ain't no one fucking with Sean's exes without running it by him unless they want a good ass whipping. Laughing my ass off.
Wait, what? Who said
No,
that?
no. See,
Yeah, Lisa Figarelli.
that's
But
how
check,
I
we're
know.
gonna get into
That's
the
how.
next topic. You know what I'm saying?
He's like,
But
yeah,
working
we're
with
done with that.
friends is
What
a
was that?
business, never personal.
Business.
And when you're working with friends, is it business, never personal?
Business.
You know what I'm saying?
And,
I'm
and
gonna
wait,
set it off.
wait.
I'm gonna set it off. Um,
I already
your
answered, but go ahead.
if I'm working with a friend, right? My goals and has to align with his because we have to make the business run at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We have to make the business work. Will I cut my friend's throat to get to where I need to be? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And here's where you have to be 100% communicative. You know what I'm saying? With your mans. Because a lot of people who I see at work will shit on their mans to get the way they need to be. You know what I'm saying? They will line you up and get you fired at the door to get your ship. They will line you, smooth up. You know what I mean? And they be with each other every day, calling each other friends and all sorts of other crazy shit. You know what I mean? So I hear that where a lot of people will say, "Hey, well, it's business," but that man has a livelihood. He needs that job to take care of his family, and you're not thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? How you could even smoke a blunt with that man afterwards and call him a friend after you just lined him up is crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like it's personal. It's when working with friends is definitely personal. Now, if you're both going for the same promotion, I say may the best man win, but to the point where nobody has to lose their livelihood behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're no longer friends. There's no way you can look at this man with a straight face after losing your job. You know what I mean? Yo, Alan says what's good at that. But
Yo, that
that's
that's
my
some
take
fucked
on
up
it.
shit. Yo, I believe. Yo, let me run into real quick because my battery about to die. I gotta go charge it.
Got you,
Mine
got you.
too.
So yo, that's some fucked up shit. If we people through and through. I can only enjoy my successes if you're there with me and we join it together. I'm not sitting here trying to crab. It's not crabs in the barrel when it comes to me. Because you can't. If you at the top of that mountain and you got no people, your people ain't there to enjoy it with
Oh,
you. What's the
man,
point of being
help
at that
out,
fucking
right?
top? Yeah.
Help
So it was
out.
like, yeah. So I would never do that because there's no business more. There's no business that is stronger than a friendship and a bondship between you and your bro or your homegirl or your girl. To be honest with that. So if you
Yeah.
and your girl work in the same spot, it doesn't matter because you only listen. You big up.
Until
You make them
until they
better.
screw you over. Until they screw you over.
So y'all have no idea. Like this workforce, man, this shit is so serious. Like people will chop each other's throat to get to where they need to be. And that shit is
Yes.
so dirty and foul, man. In
Sometimes you
But
have to be
anything in life,
dirty.
like
You have to fight
they'll be
dirty.
like, yo, you my mans, and then go spill the beans on the
No.
low and
never.
yo,
So
you was
that's
smoking weed
so
last
that's
week. Get
so
that
that's
nigga head blown smooth off. Like that shit is fucked up.
Hey,
so
yo,
that's
You know
the
what I mean?
thing. That's the thing though. You don't have personal. You don't blend that. So don't fuck with anyone at work and keep it keep it business. No personal shit.
I'm talking about a friend going into work. If your friend's outside and going into work, nah,
Oh,
I'm not
I
talking about.
can't. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
I
think
can't.
that's
Yeah, I
yeah.
can't.
impossible though at the same time, just my take.
My
If
people,
you've been at a
hold on.
certain job,
Clips. I'm out
what
on
up?
Black Earth 2117. My shit is about to
What?
die. Y'all get with y'all. Y'all be straight. All right.
Yo, be safe, my bro. Be safe. Hey, yo.
One
Yeah,
love.
I'm just talking about people like in general. Like when you go into work, you just don't make that personal connection so that you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about someone's feelings and all that other stuff, you know? But if a friend comes into my like again, I don't work right now currently, but if I had a friend that I brought into my work job, that would be tough. That would be really hard for me because I can't mix the
I've
two.
been there. It's hard.
It's hard, right?
I mean, I started out, so I was a supervisor at a hair salon, and I brought people on that were my friends, and I had to supervise them, and it got tricky because it's like we're friends. Don't get it fucked up. Like outside of work, we're friends, but work is work, and I got to do what I got to do. Like, and
Right.
not only that, you're a reflection of me. Like I'm bringing you on. I'm saying all these great things about you, so I'm making you look good, but you got to make me look
You
good.
have to make me
And
look
then
good, right?
fast
Mm-hmm.
forward to where I am now. I'm a program manager, and so I have both. Like I brought people that were my friends to work, and I had to supervise them, which is very hard to do because, like, when you're doing evaluations or when you have to provide disciplinary action, they're like, "Oh, well, we're friends. We are friends. We are friends." But I'm a fair supervisor. Like, I'm not gonna take it easy on you because you're my friend. Because one, that's I'm not
Right.
giving you constructive criticism, which
Right.
you need that. You have to, if you want to grow and you want to advance in
Hmm.
especially in the field that I'm in, you have to take feedback.
What do you do?
Two, I manage, I have all these different staff. So if they see that I'm kind of giving you a little slack because we're friends outside of work, how are they going to respect me as a supervisor?
Right. Because
Nah,
you're
that's a
you're supposed to
fact.
give everybody that. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And then I've become friends with people within work. And this was the year 2020 has fucked me so many different ways between COVID and just everything else. It was an eye opener because, I've had a couple of assistant managers under my belt. And you groom them, and they move on to become managers themselves, and that's what you ultimately want if you're a good supervisor. You want to groom them, you want to give them all the knowledge that they need, so they can eventually advance too. Some people hold their assistants back because they don't want to lose that person.
Right.
I'm not a hater. I'm going to give you everything that I know, so that one day you can, if you want to advance, you're going to be able to advance. And I've had a couple of them underneath me go on their merry way, and I've given them nothing but blessings. It's a beautiful. It's great. But then you have the ones that worked under you and then get on the same. I hate the whole level shit. I hate it. Like it's a pay grade. Okay, you're on a higher pay grade, which is at my pay grade now, and we're both at equal position levels. And now all of a sudden, you fucking know everything. You're the shit. You know everything. You're trying to tell me what you should. If that was me, I would have did X, Y, and Z. Bitch, you've been a supervisor for 5 seconds. Have a seat. And I'm trying to humble them. Like you get into this position and you think you have all this power and I can do this and I can do that. And they don't understand why I do the things that I do. And every supervisor does things differently. I tell everybody, like, you gotta like there's certain things that you just take and there's certain things that you adjust and you don't. Like you can't just be a micromanager and be a crazy psycho person because you're not gonna have any staff working for you. And they
Mm.
don't understand that until they actually go out on their own. And then they try to get in there and strong arm everybody, and this is how things are going to be. And I'm going to be like this. I'm going to be everything that just wasn't. And that's what I'm saying. I'm great, but then when all your staff start quitting and you ain't got no goddamn body, now you're sitting there looking like an asshole because you didn't humble yourself. You put yourself here and you didn't really feel shit out and realize that there's levels to this shit. You can't just jump in a supervisor position and just think that you can just tell everybody what to do and I got the power and I'm the boss. Like I had one assistant that became a boss and put her name on her little text, the boss.
Mm.
Bitch, who the hell wants a text message from their supervisor talking about the boss lady?
Right.
Like we work in human services, honey. This is not Wall Street, okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like
Not
chill
Wall
chill
Street.
out. Chill
Humble
out. Take a step
yourself.
back.
So they get
Yes.
mad at me because I'm telling you to humble yourself and you don't, and then you end up screwing yourself. And now I'm done because you tried to kick my back in when all I did was try to offer insight and support because I've been there. I've been doing this 15 years. And you take it or leave it. And then you don't. You try to kick my back in and you end up, now you're sinking. And now I'm done. I'm over you. All right, good luck.
Now, Jackie says, I've worked with friends. Sometimes you get closer. Sometimes you realize you don't like them that much.
Facts, Jackie.
Word, word.
Facts. I lost
Yeah,
two friendships over working with them
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Heck
So
yeah.
true.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, Sean, I think you were speaking from a position of power as a business owner. Sean, how do you feel about that? When working with friends, is it business, never personal?
Well, no, because I try to make it a point. This year I had an instance that happened. I lost a lot of family and friends over business. Okay. I own a business, services that I don't provide. My customers rely on my recommendation. So whether I recommended family or friends or whoever, um, I try to keep family and friends out of it because if you can't meet that standard, you're done. Like I'll cut you off. Like you
Yeah.
cut my bread off, and not even my bread, but if my customers I care about, okay,
Hmm.
because I'm with them. My pressure washing customers once every 3 years. My window cleaners once or twice a year. Gutter
Man,
cleaning twice a year. I become part of the family. So if I refer you
it's
to
a
the job,
reputation.
or if I have you doing a job for me and you mess
Bring
that
it
up,
to Jesse.
no, if I hire people that
Okay,
are
I'll
friends
be
and
right there.
family, no,
I'm
I
gonna go
try to
change.
stay out of it. That I don't get into that for reasons like because they think if you got a friend or a family member, they come work with you, they think they deserve this is what their pay scale should be, or they should. You since you making this, fam, like what's up? Like I'm gonna put this into the company. Listen, this mine. I built this from the ground up. You're not
Right, right.
hopping on the train thinking you deserve something because
Yeah,
I don't care if you're a brother, a mother, I don't care who you are. I built this. You
yeah,
know, it doesn't
yeah.
matter what our thing is. So listen, I've had my son who's now 20. I had hired him and I had also fired him.
Yeah.
Now he's back working with me, but just to let him know, doesn't matter if you're my own son. You'll go. If it ain't right, you'll go. Now
Right.
this year, I had I started expanding, getting a little bit bigger, and I needed somebody I can trust to uh pick up the phones, conversate, relay the message of clearly better to to my potential clients. And I reached out to my cousin, which, like I said, I don't like mixing family. And I was a little bit hesitant. Now I had a great relationship with my cousin growing up through the years and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to mess this up. But at the same time, now this is me as
Needed
a
him.
business owner I don't do that. It was
Yeah.
worth the risk to me because I trusted her. Okay. I trusted her. Like, man, she's going to take this pressure off me and I can go to the next level because you cannot micromanage if you want to go to the next level. You have to entrust in people. It should not be family. I did it with family, my cousin Melina, and it worked out. Like, thank God for her. Like, she had brought clearly better to a whole nother level.
Nice.
And I was a little bit hesitant because family. I didn't want to ruin that relationship. Keep your distance there. But in this case, I went against the grain. And listen, man, we're lighting maps up all over New Jersey now. She's doing her thing. Like I would not be where I am today without her. I loved her before. Obviously, we always had a close relationship. I love her even more now. Like
Hmm.
not because she's putting, because I'll reciprocate. That's the type of dude that I am.
Yeah.
Friend, family, whatever you are, your friend that becomes family, I'm going to reciprocate whatever you're swinging back my way. I'm bringing it right back to you. If you're the dude who just hits me up because you need a shoulder to cry on and I don't hear from you any other time, I'm reciprocating it, bro.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you know what I mean? So I say keep friends and family out of it
Mm.
100% because 99 times it burnt me. But this one
And don't
time,
develop friendships. Don't
yeah,
develop
don't because
friendships.
you're the
That's
boss.
my downfall. My
Yeah,
downfall
don't
is that
develop them.
I'm a cheerleader. You know what
Yep.
I mean? So when somebody's doing
Yes.
a great job,
Me
I'm like,
too.
I'm great job. You're
Yep.
great. And I
Yep.
see good things. I see a good future for you. I could see you
Yep.
moving up. I can see you whatever. And I mean it.
Yep.
You know, if I see it in you, I'm gonna tell you that because I like constructive criticism.
Absolutely.
But
And
then
positive
3 people
reinforcement.
this year, 3 staff that I've had that I trusted, that were so great with my clients, that were so organized, like just had big things coming for them. Like I
Yep.
promoted shit out of them. And I'm
Yep.
not even, and I'm glad that they got the promotion. But then when push came to shove and they got called out for something they didn't do right, and then you throw my name, like I got my back kicked in so many
Yep.
times. And
Those ain't
thankfully, I'm
friends.
not my own boss,
Those ain't
but
friends.
thankfully I have 15 years in
Yep.
this agency. You know what I mean? So they
Yep.
know, like, I'm not no asshole. But for
Yep.
you to just turn around like so quickly, you get called out there and you put me out there and try to kick my name under the mud.
Yep. You trying to climb on
Three
my neck to
times
get
this
to the
year,
top.
3 times. And I feel so bad because I don't want to be cold. I don't want to be cold. I want to be supportive and I want to, like, you know, build my staff up. I want to build them up. I want to let them know they're doing a good job. And I still
Yep.
do, but I will never trust a single person I work with.
No.
I will
No.
never advocate for them like I've done with some of these people. I've prevented people from losing their fucking jobs
Yep.
and then turn around and kick my back in. Like, I'm so jaded now because even though I know that business and friendship is separate, and I've always known that,
Mm-hmm.
I got caught up. I got caught up because I really wanted to see these people do big things. And then the minute that they could try to get themselves out of some shit and try to throw me under the bus, they did it.
Got you.
So I'm
Yeah.
That's
over it.
because there's
I'm
black.
done.
They're disguised out there, girl. That's why those are not friends. This whole topic is friends. Those are
Right.
not
And
friends.
they
They're
were not my
disguised out
friends.
there.
Don't
They're
get it
disguised.
wrong.
Listen,
Like,
I got
there's one I
friends.
communicated with outside of work, and we actually hung out, and we actually talked about personal shit, like, you know, our day-to-day life,
Yep.
kids, marriage, whatever. And then there's ones that, like, they're friends inside of work, and we talk or whatever, and I genuinely care about them, and I check on them, and we, you know, whatever. So I'm not gonna say it's like a friendship, like you're my people's,
Yeah.
but one, like, legitimately was like my people's. Like, legit, we became friends, you know, through the job, and I will never do that again.
No, because you get
Never,
DTA. You don't trust anybody.
never. She literally tried to shit on my whole entire name. I mean, she looks stupid now, but just to even have to go through that, just to have my name tainted because you were on a power trip and I tried to bring you down because I saw where you were going and I see what the end result is going to be. And it's not going to be good for you because I'm not going anywhere. I'm done. Like, I will never. And I feel bad because
No.
Yeah.
now my relationship with my staff are different. Like, I'm cool. I care. You know, it's shit's going on in their lives. Like, I don't want to be cold. Like, I don't give a fuck. At the same time, I don't give a fuck. Like, because that's my weakness. My weakness is that I'm genuinely just a compassionate person. You know what I mean? And if you're going through something like we all do, you know, I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. I want to help you in any way that I can help you. I try to accommodate you at that time. If you're going through something in your life, I will try to make things work so that you don't lose your job. But it's ultimately stabbed me in my fucking back. So I'm
Yeah.
not doing that anymore. And it's hard for me because that's just the person that I am.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me now when I hear these sob stories or whatever's going on, like I have to have a face like, damn, that really sucks. Like, it really
Yeah.
fucking sucks. But if you can't do these hours or if you can't do whatever, you're not gonna have a job. And that's the hardest thing for me to do. But
This
I'm
is big
doing it
facts.
because
Yo, check. Getting to Al. You are in my live feed. Please accept the terms of StreamYard. We can read your joint talk, but he says, hey, yo, what's good? And he says we used to get that money clips. Not like quite you was getting it, but I ain't pocket watching. I ain't hating either, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were what, 14 years old getting money, so I'm not mad at that at all. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, though, I think it's a slippery slope, man. It definitely is. Like, you guys are speaking from like I clock in and then I clock out. You know what I mean? And then I come home. And yeah, there's a lot of work politics that goes into the whole situation to where you can't get misconstrued over like, yo, that person wouldn't do that to me because they definitely will. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
definitely will. Without a shadow of a doubt, they will.
Absolutely.
So I put nothing towards nothing. I don't over dick eat anybody. I don't like, hey, and try to be up under like management all day. I don't do none of that shit. I just go in, do what I'm supposed to. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm supposed to. Honestly, that's how I feel. Like I feel like, hey man, you know what I mean? I'm not like, all right. I had a coworker who me and this guy were temps. You know what I'm saying? And we were both trying to get hired permanent onto my job like 5 years ago for and one of us had to go up the street, the other one had to stay where we were. And we had straight communication. I fuck with him. It's JBL's just and me and him just had a whole
Break one.
conversation about, you know what I'm saying, what we wanted to do. And we mapped it out like that. He's one of the most thoroughest dudes ever. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucks with him because we had that open line of communication where we was just like, yo, all right. He's like, you know what, man? Fuck this spot. I'm about to go up the street. And I'm dying like, yo, all right, you know what, then? I'm just gonna stay here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. And it just worked out that way, you know? But I be seeing like crazy shady shit going on, and I just be like, I could
I
just
think
keep
it's
scheming,
so
B. I don't want no
cutthroat right
bust in
now
my head.
too. Like people are trying to keep their jobs. In my
Yeah,
agency anyway, like a lot of people are working remotely, you know, with the COVID and not being able to be in the office. So now everybody's trying to act like they're doing above more because people are getting cut at my office. Like they're
hmm
who are we laying off this week?
yeah,
It's an elimination. So now it's like, do I try to throw somebody else under the bus to keep my own job? And I'm not saying on my behalf. I luckily right now my job is secure. And
yeah,
if
yeah.
it wasn't, I don't think I could do that to somebody else. I'm not gonna say it's wrong or right. It's survival mode at this point. Um, but
Is
I've
it
seen
like
a
that
lot of
at your
that.
job? Like y'all really hurting for positions over there because of COVID?
The
They're not
problem
thriving?
is my direct support specialists are never going to be threatened. They're the ones that are on the front line working with these clients during COVID, risking exposure, going through it all. They're the ones that are in the trenches. And those
Mm,
are the ones that deserve more money than we're paying them. Absolutely 100%. You know, I come in, I see my clients, I work from home, I'm in my office. You know, they're going through it.
yeah.
Um, we're trying to figure out how to pay our staff more money. And now
God damn.
upper positions, these positions that were based out of the office, a lot of them,
Yeah,
all of them are working from home. Besides, like accounting, accounting is still in the office because they're cutting them checks, so they're essential. So now what's going on is that we're trying to pay our direct support specialists more money because they're the ones that deserve it because they're the ones that are risking their lives every day by coming in and exposing themselves to all types of shit, which they absolutely deserve 100%. But our agency is nonprofit, and we need to figure out how we're coming up with this damn money. So now we've got to eliminate positions that are
everybody is like super
phone.
cutthroat at your job right now.
But you know what's funny? So I'm on a manager's call. So I have managers meetings and we Zoom now. We're on Zoom. We're trying to eliminate, you know, being in person and everything else like that. So, you know, I come in, I got my coffee, I'm in my office, I'm sitting here. The president of our agency is on this call. You know what I mean? Like when the president is on the call, like you really better make sure, at least me, I'm not in my pajamas. I'm dressed, whether I'm home or not. You know, I'm alert. I'm with it. We got people lounging on their couch with water bottles, or is it water? I don't know.
Yeah,
People sitting by their pools, lounging on hammocks, and I'm sitting here looking in my head like, y'all better act like you have like something to do. Like this is a time to look like
oh yeah,
busy,
yeah,
because people are getting cut.
yeah,
So on top of that, the people that think that they're going to be cut, they're the ones that are now stepping up and trying to kick everybody else's back in because they now have to prove why I need to
why
be
they're there,
why I'm
why are they
essential.
even there?
Why
Yeah,
I'm essential. What
yeah,
what my role is being essential. And straight, the people that I used to see in the office that were best friends, that were chitting and chatting it up and in the break room and you know, we're best friends on Facebook and all that. Those are the same people kicking your back in because it's your job or mine.
yeah, yeah.
It's real
That's
cutthroat
fact.
right now. It's crazy.
But yo, I think I'm gonna conclude it on that. That has been the friendmanship episode right now. What we usually do is get into our favorite segment, which is canceled. Canceled big. Now, Sean, I don't think you're familiar. Just you have one running with cancel. It's just what we do to get our shit off our chest. You know what I'm saying? Something that's been bothering you, some people that you don't like, you can call them out by name, do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? And you cancel them. Get them the fuck out of here is basically what it is. So, yes, we're gonna start for you. Who are you canceling tonight?
Oh, me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn, I didn't think about this because last week or last time I was on here, I wanted to cancel the whole world.
Mm.
But let's get back to Friendmanship Week. I'm gonna cancel fake friends. I'm
Mm.
gonna cancel some fake ass friends, and
Okay.
y'all know who you are. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If you watch
Yo,
the
let
Oh,
me see some
segment,
names. Let's get some names.
if,
Yeah.
damn.
if you watch the
Block, block.
segment, if you didn't know, but you watched the segment, you should clearly know at this point
Oh, he got it out.
who's a real friend and who's
That's
not.
right.
So shout outs to my real friends. You know, like I said, as I get older, I'm weeding through and I'm starting to really see like what is a true friendship and what's not. And I'm still growing and I'm still learning like everybody's not your friend, not even and
Hmm.
everybody's not your family. So I'm canceling any friend or family member that when it's convenient for them, that's my family or that's my peoples or that's my boy, that's my girl. When it's convenient. But when the shit
Yes.
really hits the fan and your friend really needs your back and you are nowhere to be found, you're not a friend and you're canceled. And that's in
This
my
is big
life and
facts.
everybody
Yeah.
else.
Yep.
We all got a
Hmm.
couple of them. We all got some that we might not even know yet. Because, like I said, every other day, I'm like, damn, that one too? Okay.
Word.
So and it's in everybody's circle. Reevaluate your circle. Get your
Yeah.
mental health right. Weed these people out. You know what I mean? We're too old for this shit.
Yeah, we do have mentors in our group too, Clockwatch. If you guys are looking for advice or anything, just go to our mentorship program. It's on the top of the Facebook group, or yeah, have somebody to talk to, man, because we take
And
mental health seriously.
I'm not a clinical behavior specialist or in the mental health field. I've worked in the mental health field for 15 years.
Mm.
I'm very familiar with mental
Would you
health.
like to get involved in our
I
mentorship program,
absolutely
bro?
would. Like I said, I don't have a degree, but I've been doing this
Okay.
for well over 15 years. I
Mhm.
am very familiar with mental illness and the effects on it, especially with COVID. And I'm
Word.
willing to talk to anybody and provide resources for anybody
Mhm.
who's struggling. My
Word.
agency does provide resources for people that live in the community that might need some extra help and don't know where to go. We do offer that, and I'm here to help whenever. You know, mental
Thanks,
health
man.
is, I think, is such a people don't speak on it because it's embarrassing or people play it up and don't think that it's something serious. It's very, very serious, especially now. And if I can offer any help or resource, I'll put my information in there and I'll try to make it happen for you.
Thank you, Jess. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Sean, who are you canceling tonight, brother?
Man, I'm canceling a whole lot of people, man. I'm canceling the people that play both sides of the fence. Those people are they're the best. They play both sides of the fence. Like they're running
Mm-hmm.
over here, then they're running over there. We're here. So they're gone. They gotta go.
Get him out your sight, but
They
Doc.
gotta go out of sight, man. Like I cancel,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I cancel everybody. Those people gotta go. The friends that just hit you up just when it's convenient for them, when they need you to take them out. They need your ear to bend, but they ain't never
Mm.
there when vice versa. They're
Mm.
canceled. The friends that are always the victim, they got to go.
I have a few of those.
You ever notice you got a couple friends that listen, they ain't do nothing wrong, but they are the victim. Like they got the bullseye on their back, and life
And
is
they're
so
so
hard for
good.
them. They
They're so
gotta
good.
go. You gotta keep it moving with that shit, man.
The ones that play victims are so good that they make you
Good.
reevaluate what the hell you were mad about. Like,
They are good.
I think I did something wrong.
They start making you think you did something. Like, damn, did I do?
Yeah, they're good.
Listen, so they're
Master
canceled.
manipulators. Master manipulators.
Yeah,
What's up?
but it is what it is. I'm canceling every. There's a couple people. I'm canceling people. I ain't gonna put the shit on blast because that's not what I do.
Okay.
But
If you want to, we
they
here for
might
that
be
too, though.
shooting bullets. Don't never bring a knife to a gunfight when it comes to Clearly Better. Never, ever.
Mm.
So everybody
Okay.
gets canceled. If you're not in it to win it, you gotta go. You know what it is? It's the fake victim. It's the friends who just want you for something and nothing else, and they're never reciprocating it. It's everybody, like I said. So I got a whole line. Line them up, take them out. But at
Word.
the end of the day, I love everybody. I wish nothing but peace. Even the people that don't have nothing better to do but drag my name through the mud. Listen, hit me up. I'll give you some more facts. Just so that mud sticks on the bottom of my heels when you're dragging me through it. I'll
Yo,
give you some
talk to
facts.
him. Talk to him.
But
You know what I'm saying?
besides that, I mean, I appreciate the time tonight.
Oh, we'll get into
My
that. We'll get
mans, I'm
into that.
glad you hit me up. You know I
We'll get
got you
into
all
that.
day long.
Yo, we'll get into that. Hold on. So I'm gonna cancel the electric company this week, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Hey, yo, you don't know how it feels, bro. Real talk. The reason why we didn't do Tuesday's show, we got a low viewership going on tonight, but I appreciate anybody who's tuning in right now
Yep.
because we're on Thursday. We're on Thirsty Thursday at that. I know everybody's
Yep.
trying to hit a bar or something, getting drunk,
Oh
out there
man.
doing their thing. But, I wanted to do a makeup episode just because we were on
Hold
Tuesday
on.
now. What happened was
Shout out to
me
that
and
big
there it
blue
is.
boy.
There it is. I hate them. You see my hat?
Oh,
So,
that's
I
Mark.
gotta
That's
shout out
Mark's
my boys,
team.
baby. I
That's
gotta
Mark.
yo,
shout
so
out
check.
them boys.
I'm a Giants fan by default. I hate
Yeah.
Oh
fucking
my
football,
God, here
but
we
Mark
go with
is
this shit.
Giants through and blue.
We're gonna be
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, y'all gonna be all right. Y'all garbage. But anyway,
We got a young squad. We're gonna be all right, Joe
anyway,
Judge.
Shade.
y'all
The
hot garbage.
shade.
But yo, check. So there's no reason, Doc, for a heavy thunder. This wasn't no fucking hurricane, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
It
man.
was a
Nah.
wild
Some light, man.
thunderstorm, right? And it took out my power for over 24 hours, right? And y'all might think, hey, he's whining and whatever. But fuck that, man. A thunderstorm? You know what I'm saying? It took me and Black out on Tuesday, Doc. Black is still out of power. Corey is still out of power right now as we speak.
Oh,
You know what I'm
it's not
saying?
coming on till
Yeah, but
Monday.
who
A
knows?
lot of
Yeah, my
Who
shit
knows
just
what
came on
capacity?
yesterday.
Who knows what capacity they're working at? We don't know.
Shaq, here's the fucked up part though. Here's the wildest part of it all. It was just my neighborhood that was out.
Oh.
As soon, Sean, you live, I know you live.
Yep.
I could drive to your house and it's lit
Yep.
in like 2 minutes.
See, that's because you signed up for that discount from Stream. One of your homies hooked you up with Stream, and now look at you.
I don't even know what that is.
Let me stop. Let me stop. I gotta stop.
Yeah. But real talk, I can go get liquor at Norton's right down the street, and that shit is good money.
Yeah.
But we're all out at my house. The other side of fucking Carpentersville Road is good in Delaware Heights. We're fucked. You know what I'm saying? That was the
Wow.
worst experience ever. I'm like, yo, fuck. And what is the electric company doing? Like the ones that are designated to this area? Like, what are
No,
y'all doing, Doc? We
it's
saw
not a
y'all
big
at
area.
Pohat.
It's
They
not a
were in
big area.
Yeah, it ain't. They were
No.
right in Pohat the night before, but we were still canceled and shut down. That shit is crazy, man.
No.
So I want to cancel the electric company, man. I need to just reevaluate our standards, man. Y'all
I'm
fucking up out here.
I'm
You know what I'm
canceling
saying?
the storm's name. What the hell was that called?
Who
Izias?
gives a
Yeah.
What
fuck?
the fuck
That
was the
shit
name of
is
that
white.
They
storm?
always got some new shit.
Yeah, that
Is that?
shit
It
is
looks like
white.
it says Isaiah's, but it's called Izias or something. Like
Mhm.
really, like we're over. Like we don't even have enough names.
Oh man, ain't no
We
way
gotta
in
make up
hell
shit.
a heavy thunderstorm is supposed to take out power for days. Like, the
Yep.
fuck is y'all doing? But y'all want y'all money. Come
I
on,
Mhm.
man.
mean, this
That's
storm
some
was crazy. It
bullshit.
Real
took out my
talk.
basement.
All right,
I just
so
think
what's up? What's up, Jess?
no, I
All right,
just think that after Sandy, and I get it. Like I know these guys are out there busting their asses, so I'm
Word.
not canceling the
I
workers.
am. Fuck them niggas.
I'm not canceling the workers because they're out. I see them out there. I see them out there and doing their hardest. I'm canceling the companies and the protocols that were put into place. Like clearly they weren't prepared
Yeah.
and should be after Sandy. Like after
Yeah.
Sandy, it should be a given that anytime, I don't care if it's a hurricane or just a small tropical storm, like you see the results of that and you better have, a plan of action ahead of time.
Hell
Not
yeah.
I,
it's
I'm with I'm with you, but I'm also on the fence because how do we know all this COVID stuff? They didn't lay a bunch of people off, and then they try calling them back
right,
2 days before the storm, and people
right,
are like, "Hell no!" Like,
right.
nah, you dirted up, you
Nah,
put us on your
And I'm
because
heels.
sure a lot of that
you
was due
want
to
to.
layoffs. I'm sure that
Yeah,
there's
listen,
not as
strong.
many
No,
people
listen.
working that they should be.
Yo, check this out. You're the electric company. We speaking hypothetically now. Like, if my company can stay open,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there hasn't been any layoffs, then what
that's
the
right.
fuck is the electrical, who should be more central than anything in
Yep,
this fucking
Right.
country,
But
doing being
yeah.
but
laid
I'm
off for
sure
their
there were
jobs? That's
layoffs.
crazy. You
I'm
have
sure
the
there were
manpower.
layoffs.
There's
I'm
no
I'm
sure
way
with
the
there
you. I don't think
were.
fuck.
there were layoffs. I'm just saying I
If
don't
there
know if
were
those
layoffs,
other
that'll be the
cities.
I'm
dumbest
sure there
shit ever.
was,
Like, what are you
Charles. I'm
doing?
sure there was. I
Oh
I, I
my
can
They're
god.
saving
guarantee
money. They're getting
that
bailed out.
there were some layoffs going
Yeah.
on
All
or
right. Well,
But
people
yo.
we live in
leaving.
a small county. We live in a small county. Listen, I've been on these roads the past 2 days. A couple jobs I couldn't get to. I'm going to tell you this right now. They're out there and they're grinding. So I don't know if they get subcontracted the jobs. I don't know if it's up to the states or the towns to bring them in. But not that many roads were closed. And I travel a lot of back roads in Hunterdon County. It ain't nothing but trees out there, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Today, I was able to get to every road. Now, I don't know about power being on. I don't know that. But I know trees were picked up today because I was
Mm,
all from
Easton was a
Lebanon,
mess.
Califon, all that.
yeah.
Easton is still a hot ass mess. I
See,
don't know
that's
what's going on, but
crazy. For
again,
that to be like that,
I'm
that's
not.
crazy.
I see the workers out there. I see them
Yep,
like
yep,
removing the debris from the storm. I see them on
yep,
the electrical lines.
yep.
I'm sure they're doing their
Not
hardest.
enough
That's
manpower.
that's why I
Well, they
questioned
need to
like,
reevaluate
were
their
there
fucking
layoffs?
protocol then. They gotta,
Yep,
hey, listen, we're
yep,
talking essential workers. If a fucking Walmart
yeah.
worker can still keep his job, why the fuck can an electrician keep theirs? That's crazy.
Yeah,
So
That's
this is
fucking
where we
nuts.
come
true.
into play. This is where we start making calls. Like
You know
what
what I
is
mean?
going on? And I'm not knocking your workers because I see them out here. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Listen, you
Like
can
this is
knock
where you step
Murphy if
in.
you
This is
live
where you
in
gotta be a Karen. This is where
you
you
live
gotta
in
be
New
the
Jersey.
Karen
You
and
live
Come
in
on,
get
let's
on
go to
there and
Jersey.
Sean.
be
Go to Sean real quick. Just
sorry,
my bad.
You
Sean.
live in
Go ahead.
Jersey. You live in
I'm
Yeah.
in
Jersey.
Easton, Pennsylvania.
Well, then don't matter. Then you got your governor is the same as our governor. Listen, we canceling Murphy, and
Yep.
I don't know who your guy. Who's
It's
this guy?
That's
Wolf,
Murphy.
but
Wolf
I'm
I'm
in
not
too.
Jersey,
canceling
actually.
Murphy. I'm not canceling Murphy. I'm
Why
sorry.
you not
Murphy
fucking
gotta
hold
go.
up? That's another podcast.
Murphy
But yo,
gotta go.
that's a whole nother
I
podcast.
don't know.
Check this out.
Murphy's
I
in
don't
the
know.
Right
way.
now, we
Murphy's
go
all the way in the way.
I work in
now.
Jersey and I live in PA, so I gotta go by both governors because I
All
work
right, well,
in
that's a whole
Jersey and I
nother
live in PA.
subject. We'll get there, but
Yeah,
Murphy gotta go.
absolutely, absolutely,
Bring me on for
absolutely.
that.
Add
Bring me
that
Yo,
on
to my
for
check this
that
list,
out.
one.
Murphy.
Bring me on
Murphy
for
Oh
gotta
yeah.
that
go. Add that to
topic
my
because I
We
list.
would
can have a
love
debate, but we
to.
gotta we gotta let each other talk too at the same time. But check this
Yeah.
out. It's been a thank you guys for coming out tonight. It's extremely appreciated, man. It was the Friendmanship episode. We're gonna close it out on that. I want to give it to you, Jess, and give it to Sean, and then we'll come back to me. Let everybody know about yourselves and where they can reach you. We also here at Clockwise, your internet information. And promote that business, Sean, because we got to after the show. Don't log off after I end the broadcast because I want to
Mhm.
kick it with you for a bit.
Yeah.
Jess, what's up? Let them know what's up.
So we're gonna go into resources again. I work for Alternatives Inc. I've been a program manager for many years. We provide services to individuals with mental health and intellectual disabilities. We also offer community support. I know it's very important right now. I know a lot of people are struggling. We don't, it's not just limited to group homes and, what I do. There's so many more supports that we offer. And if we can't, we can at least provide the resources. So, like I said before, please reach out to me if you're in a place and you don't know where to go or you don't have any supports or any resources or anything, please contact me. I will try my hardest to make sure that I can get you the supports that you need, or at least link you to the person that can possibly link you to the supports that you need. Mental health is very important. I know it's very underplayed, and it's very hard for people to admit that they're going through that. But it's way more common than people think, and I'm here, and I was glad I was here tonight. Friendmanship is a big thing.
Oh yeah.
And I'll be back. And again, in the meantime,
Absolutely.
I'll give my information, so you got anybody that wants to. It's complete. Excuse me. It'll be completely confidential. Again, too, confidentiality is key. So I would never share that information with anybody. Just if you have any questions or anything, I'm here for you.
Also, Jess will be enrolling in our mentorship program. In case you don't want to make yourself public, you don't have to. She's
Right.
going to enroll in our mentorship program so she can get you the help that you need.
I am
Thank
fully
you, Jess.
enrolled in
I
HIPAA.
seriously
I
appreciate that.
followed
So,
the HIPAA law. We cannot disclose any personal information to anybody else, business wise, and then personally, I would never do that. So please feel free to reach out.
that's what's up. All right, we're gonna give it to Sean.
All right, so the company's Clearly Better LLC. The website's Clearly Better NJ as in NewJersey.com. You're selling a house, you're buying a house, your house just doesn't look up to par. You need some pressure washing, some window cleaning. Hit me up. If you have family members that are military, elderly, any senior citizens, anything like that, disabled people, and they have like decks. Now I'm not going to come out there and clean your house up just to make it look pretty. If you have decks and sidewalks that have, moss and grime all over, what happens when it rains? It's slippery on your deck, right? So if you got somebody elderly or you got somebody just on hard times right now, hit me up. I'll come take care of it. You got kids, hit me up. I'll take care of it. Don't want anybody putting themselves in danger, especially elderly, or veterans, or if you have children and fell on hard times, if you have those walkways or those decks that are slimy and grimy and get real slippery when they're wet, you can hurt yourself. Everybody's took a fall, whether it's in the middle of the winter or after a rain. Hit me up. Or if you just need those services done, clearlybetterNJ.com, man. I'll take care of you. Anybody part of this group, or if anybody in this group refers somebody, I'm going to give you half off, man. Half off. So I appreciate Charles hitting me up, making this thing happen. So I'm going to throw it back to him, man. I appreciate everything. It was great catching up with you tonight and great talking.
Well, my thing is, I want to give a big shout out to you both for coming on tonight. I definitely would like to have you for a repeat performance, both of y'all, of course. I mean, Jess, you've been here before. It was clutch for you to come through again on a Thursday night. I know everybody has busy schedules and things, so I really appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us tonight on Clock Watch. I also want to give a big shout out to you both and to my man Joe DeFleece out of Hackettstown for adding super members to the group today. That was a good look, man. I think the ratio was almost balanced out. It's just a lot of people. I was at work approving a lot of those friend requests today, or membership requests. So
nice.
Thanks a lot, y'all. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. And that's it, man. We're gonna end it on that tonight. It was a friendship episode. And
I got a song.
what we got? What we got? Don't get us canceled out here, because if we cancel for that,
I'm just playing Diplomats. Can I play Diplomats?
Yo, you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching.
You too.